Fam, I mean, it's over. The drama, the build-up, the fears, but the fears of Mac Jones, Big Show. You can still come on in. Don't let them get you. They did it. I'm delighted as well. I said Trey Lance a few days ago. I didn't know enough about these guys, but Trey Lance is the guy. So, fam, short and sweet tonight. It's late. Come in. What are you going to go about 3 minutes? 3 minutes, guys. Please, 3 minutes. We'll get together tomorrow. But 3 minutes tonight. Give it all you got. We'll just move on as quickly as possible to get as many people in to say whatever they want to say as they can say. Paul third. Rondale Moore, most explosive wide receiver in the whole draft. Didn't Rondale just get picked up, though? Didn't Moore just left, right? Damn it. Or did he? I saw somebody. Hey, Papa Dragon! Oh, man. I wasn't even hollering that much. I got no throat. Papa Dragon. Hey, that's right.
Is it my birthday?
You picked Trey Lance.
Is it my birthday?
Yes, it is. Happy birthday.
No. Well, obviously it's still extra good for me. Hey, what can I say?
Yeah.
I think, man, did the media put us on a roller coaster ride?
Oh, that's what they do.
Crap.
Papa, we got to not fall for it next year. We cannot. Next year, let's remember this moment. Do not fall for the madness. It'll make you crazy.
Well, I mean, obviously, I didn't because you saw my draft. I picked Trey Lance, but it wasn't because it was like the trendy thing. It was like I literally had to go through. Like I probably spent on the first 2 rounds. I probably spent easily 30 hours. But that's what happens when you're retired. I'm retired, so
You got plenty of time to enjoy.
30 hours. I spent 30 hours looking at it and looking at it and looking at it, and then checking out interviews. And then the other key thing to really screening players, what teams do, is that they try to dig up dirt on them.
Yep.
And
they start
Mac
doing
Jones
that to Justin Fields, I think.
Yep. Well, most of his stuff was fabricated, as I found out. But that wasn't, the only thing that concerned me about him was really Ohio State's offense. He would have more to learn in the pros. You'd have to change the offense to make him work. And you could do it, but you'd have to change the offense. And that means that you're changing everything. And not everything, but you're changing it, so it means everyone has to learn some new stuff. With Trey Lance, you don't have to change it. You can add on to it. Add roll out left, roll out right. Make him defend every blade of glass. But I was just so impressed with how smart he was, his interviews. So for me, I'm just like, it's like I'm doing it, and I'm not doing it professionally, but I'm doing it. I'm going, man, if I see this, he has to see it. So I literally watched one game of Alabama, then I would watch one game of North Dakota, and I would go back and compare all 17 games. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, Kyle has to see what I'm seeing. He's under center. His play action faking. He doesn't look at the sideline at all. He's not lobbing stuff off to dominant receivers. He's having to fit in tight windows. I'm like, he's got to be the guy. And then, I went back in the past, and like I said before they traded, he was number 3 on the draft board. Usually the draft boards don't change, and it improved the same way again. So, I was super excited.
Hey,
I'm just charged.
And we can look forward to this preseason. I can't wait to see him on that field. Pop, we're gonna go, as I say, 3 minutes tonight.
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you tomorrow, though. All right, Papa Dragon.
Oh, yes, sir. All right. Trey Lance.
Congratulations to us. Yes. Yo, sounds like he's a million miles away. I don't know what's going on with his equipment. He's still doing it. Pop.
Yeah.
All right, Pop.
Fired up, man.
Pop.
Love you, United Nation. All right, man. Thank you.
Night.
You did it.
Yes, indeed. 49 Acres says, this is a quarterback we deserve. Yes, indeed. And he's in uniform now and going through the process of becoming a 49er. Hey, Shay. Shay, Mr. Shay Lewis. Shay.
How you doing?
Doing
How you
fabulous,
doing,
man.
Ronbo?
Doing great. I was
Good.
waiting. I was waiting for us to get back in the first round, though. I was just sitting there. Okay. We got the quarterback.
Same.
What else we gonna get today? Najee.
Yeah. I
But
was
I knew they
hoping
weren't
too,
gonna get
man.
Najee. Dang it.
Yeah, I was hoping though. Hey, listen, I wanted Fields, but I said if it isn't Fields, please be Trey Lance, and it was. So I'm just as happy. I'm actually watching Scott Van Pelt right now. They're actually interviewing Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch right now. So obviously, I had a feeling that after the pick was in, about like 15, 20 minutes later, they did the press conference. I had a feeling that everyone was going home. They weren't going to move back up to the first round. But Rombo, a lot of talent on the board. I'm happy. There's still, like, the number one safety, I think, Trayvon Moore. There's still Tyson Campbell, another good cornerback. There's still a lot of good talent left on the board. So, I think the 49ers can stand pan at 43 and just draft, best player available, and then keep moving throughout the draft with the third pick and so on and so forth. So I'm happy for Lance, man. I'm gonna support this guy. Good for him. I'm so happy he came to Kyle Shanahan because whoever the quarterback was going to be was going to obviously be better than any other system or any other franchise they went to, just because Kyle and the talent that we have with this offense. So I'm happy, Ronbo. I know we're keeping it short and sweet tonight, but also too, I know you're happy for Jimmy. I really do think this seals Jimmy's spot as for he's staying for the 49ers, man. Because like I said, I think Trey still needs some time to learn, and people say he's ready now. Yeah, that's cool, but I still think he'll need to develop behind Jimmy. And Jimmy's as the pro. What did he do immediately when he was drafted? Texted him immediately and said, "Hey, man, I'm glad you're joining. Let's get to work." So, pro, and
Jimmy's a cool
happy.
dude. Yeah, this is gonna be a great
Yeah,
game.
he is.
I know.
Yes, he
and
is.
I hope
All
this
right,
kid learns
Ronbo.
quickly too. So if
I hope so
Jimmy
too,
does go
Ronbo.
down,
We'll see.
I want him out there quickly.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
So,
absolutely. But all right,
yeah.
Ronbo, shout out to my TNT brothers. Shout out to everybody. You have a good night. And
You too.
take it easy on Big Show, guys. I mean,
I know, right?
He's still going to support whoever the quarterback is, all right?
Agreed. Let's not go crazy on Big Show. All right? Yes. Good
All right,
call.
Ronbo. Take it easy, brother. Love you. See y'all tomorrow.
You too, fam. See you
All
tomorrow. Oh God. And okay. It's Storm and Norman.
Well, you see this big smile on my face. You know what
it's
day
huge.
it
Norman
is?
takes up the whole screen.
It's Niners all day. What a day. The day that we have finally been released from that genjutsu.
We don't have to listen to media's madness. That's the best thing anymore. God, Jesus Christ.
Right. So can the media hear us when we say Trey area like that? Tell the people the Niners is coming back. Ooh.
But did you see Money Mac? He's sitting there, and one time they caught him in a dejected moment after the 49ers already picked up. He's sort of staring down at the floor. I said, Mac is not happy.
Did you see Trey Lance? Did you see Trey Lance looking like the first R&B singer to win a Super Bowl? Like, it's gonna be dope, man. The Bang Bang Niner Gang R&B remix featuring Trey Lance. You feel me? It's gonna go down, bro. and you know what? Y'all can go back on yesterday's Ronbo, but I remember when you said that you was gonna give credit to the guys who picked the pick. Now I know I cheated and picked 5, but what was the first one I said?
Well, then again, Trey Lance was one of the people you did pick. We had people who picked 2 people out, right?
Yeah, I picked 5. But you know what? Someone else brought up something, right? Someone else brought something to my attention. It was like, you know what? If you go back, you were the one who's been saying this is the type of guy that they wanted, a balanced type quarterback. Why not get the most balanced quarterback in this entire draft? Did you see his? If y'all watch I posted a video about my live reaction on my page. Y'all check it out. I see a good thing. Even Seahawks reign, you probably scared right now. That's probably why you're talking trash right now.
Rudy. Well, they're out of control.
Rudy, I ain't even talking about Rudy. Rudy, man, you're gonna have to see Trey Lance win the Super Bowl in your house. Why you mad talking smack?
Oh God.
So all the Mac Jones fans, he gonna be playing with Kendrick Bourne in New England with Bill Belichick. so those weird faces that Bill Belichick was making when Mac Jones was playing, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get him." He's doing the scorpion skirt. Get over here! and Justin Fields in Chicago, and we got
I
to play
can't
them
believe
this
it.
year,
That's
and we
cruel.
got to. That's gonna
I
be
mean,
that's gonna
I
be a
say that
fun
because
game.
Justin doesn't want to be in that ice box playing no ball. I really feel bad about him. He shouldn't have went falling that far. I don't know why the Panthers were doing. Anyway, that's fine. Well, not the
My
Panthers,
thing
but
is this: so we
oh,
got Jimmy G, Trey Lance, and Josh Rosen on this as the quarterback tandem.
yeah. Yeah,
Don't you
well,
don't
yes,
you think it's
Phil.
strengthened? A lot of strengthened compared to last year, huh?
I mean, it's
Exactly
all
what they was
quality stuff.
going for.
Is it Norm? Let me see tomorrow. 3 minutes tonight, and we gonna go. Great to hear from you, though, and see you tomorrow.
And I'll look forward to what the rest of y'all got to say, because it's Niners all day.
Hey, Norm.
Yes, sir.
Hayden.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hayden.
No,
Well, Hayden, are you delighted with this pick tonight?
I am delighted. And also, I just love how like TNT's like, I told you. Bro, stop acting like you wanted Trey Lance, okay? And the only reason why I said Mac Jones is because I thought Kyle wouldn't learn from, because I just thought he was like, oh, this is like another Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I just thought that's what you would think. Because,
Mm,
I mean, who wouldn't think that?
yeah.
Kyle.
Everybody, the
Kyle,
fool media.
and during the press conferences, Kyle would be like Kirk Cousins. So then that was like, oh, like it's not that I wanted Mac Jones. Did I want Mac Jones? No, but that's what I thought they were gonna do.
You and a lot of people. I mean, it was
Because
the
it wasn't like
consensus pick.
it wasn't like I wanted him. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well,
And
he's
then
really-
I looked at Lance's like film and I was like, wait, this does make sense because he's not like Fields is like he could throw the ball too, but he's more running, and that's probably why Kyle didn't. He does. See, Kyle doesn't want too much running. Where
yeah, and also he wants you to be able to. You got to orchestrate from that pocket. Now, if you're running RPO or you need to escape something, that's fine. But if you're out there just running and there's guys open, Kyle would lose his stuff. Then you can't. Don't do
yeah,
this.
and I saw like he doesn't like a lot of play actions, like what Kyle likes to do. Well, when he wants to. I don't know what Kyle does.
No, he runs a
Because
lot of play action though.
Kyle sometimes, man, like remember like when we're like, Kyle, why won't you do like play action?
Yeah,
Like,
and stop making him stand there under center. Yeah, you're going to see play action, though, and this guy runs it well. He can turn his back to the defense, spin around, and find his receiver. This is something that Kyle really insists on his quarterbacks being able to do. So you're going to see a lot of play action, bootlegs. He won't stop doing that. He did stop doing it a lot last in 2019, last year. Yeah, that was bothersome. So,
Yeah, that made it why. I mean, that's not the fully. I mean, Kyle didn't get Jimmy injured, but he was kind of because Jimmy's not the fastest guy, so he can't get away from pressure, especially like when there's 30 guys in place.
He does a good job on play action and bootlegs, though. And Jimmy's over 100 on those. So Kyle needs to run that more often. Stop making him stand there under center. Let him move around at least most of the time. So
Yeah,
Anyway.
and I know like Trey Lance is like super excited to be like with Jimmy, and Jimmy is too. So that's cool how there's like not a rivalry because I don't. I mean, like you always want like competition, but you know what I mean.
It's a family group. Hey, we're gonna go, and I'm gonna look for you tomorrow. 3 minutes tonight, and we're gonna see you tomorrow. Okay?
All right, I'll be there in the chat, TNT.
I see 49ers Ultimate Report in the chat. Ronbo, I picked Trey Lance to the 49ers. I was right. A lot of people did. I admitted, I thought Lance. I thought Fields was going to be the better choice, but I did say Lance. Ryan Watkins, I called it last night after we will be singing Ooh La La, Ooh La 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 La. Hey, Steven.
Ronbo, man. Oh, man. Okay, so you already know. I already put it in the group chat. I ate my word. Mac Jones didn't get picked over Trey Lance.
Well, that's right.
I'll say this. I wanted to enter in the call for with you and Big Show because I saw something last night on Sharp and Skip. They were talking about Trey Lance and Mac Jones. And there's one thing that I didn't realize that Trey Lance does that Kyle Shanahan loves. And that dude studies hard. He's all about his tape.
Yeah.
He's all about his tapes. And I'm like, that's the winning edge. That's the one thing that put him over Mac Jones. Because Mac Jones likes to kind of do his own thing. He gets to it when he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably going to change when he goes to Belichick.
He's got to go out and have a beer break. Hey, Steven, you know what I'm wondering, though? Justin Fields, if you want to touch upon that real quick.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Okay.
Why is he in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he drop that far? I don't get it. Because even when the Niners picked Trey Lance, I was like, why didn't they go for Justin Fields?
Yep.
And I think it's because, like I think Nathan said,
mm-hmm.
he's a well-balanced QB. He's exactly what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch hinted at.
Yep.
Throws like Drew Brees, runs like Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So when he gets running, he can haul ass and he can punch through.
Man.
When he wants to throw, he's pretty hard. He throws hard. He throws harder than Kaepernick. From what everyone is saying, he throws bullets like it's just a floater pass to a receiver or a running back. The man has a cannon. I'm happy he's with us.
And he can. He can throw that ball a long way. My God.
Regardless of who we got, whether it be Mac Jones or Trey Lance, I'm happy because now we have someone on Jimmy G's ass that's probably going to take his spot if he doesn't do good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another thing that kind of made me freak out was the fact that Aaron Rodgers said, you know what, I'm done with Green Bay. I want these two teams to pick me up. 49ers being number 1, Raiders number 2, and Denver? I don't understand that one. Hey, I mean, it's a good day to be a 49er. Overall, it's a great day to be a 49er.
And God, Rodgers pulling that, though, during the draft hours, I thought that was a little petty. I hope he gets what he wants. Aaron, can you wait till yesterday or tomorrow? Why to do that right now? Oh, man.
It's either that or he goes to Jeopardy again, one or the other.
I enjoyed him on Jeopardy. He was pretty good, actually.
He's great. But I really thought down to Mike's prediction of him leaving during draft day was going to happen. Because the moment I heard him say, I want to go to the 49ers, Jimmy G's restructuring his contract for possible trade during draft day, round 1, I was freaking out.
Steven, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what, let's get all that stuff. Come on, this is going to be fun stuff because there's going to be more developments overnight.
Oh, yeah.
Probably do a lot with Aaron. All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right, Ronbo, take care.
You too. And Eric is one of the founding members of TNT. Trez, come on in, man. It's a good night to get in here, too.
Hold up, wait a minute, Ronbo. Find all that red and gold and put it up in it.
It says make it rain down upon us. Go ahead, Trez.
Ronbo, I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Look at here. My faith has just now been restored in one Kyle Shanahan. Okay, I had to cancel the TNT flight. We had booked a private jet, knee to knee, Shay, Trey, all of us, because Kyle was about to get the pimp slap if he was going to catch Matt Jones coming up in the Bay Area. We weren't about to have that, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? So we had to put the TNT private jet back up. You know what I'm saying? Cancel the pilot and everything. So hey, good draft so far. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's build this team. Let's get back to the Super Bowl. Trey, welcome to one of the greatest franchises in NFL history. Okay, we expecting big things from the young man.
Huge things.
And that's all I got. Ronbo. Hey. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let everybody get on in here. We keep it short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my TNT brothers. And First Lady of TNT. All right, we out of here, Ronbo.
Hey, Trez, wonderfulness. Appreciate you, fam. Let's see you tomorrow if you get some time
all
now.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Trez. And 40 Angels says, I knew we would take Trey Lance a lot. That's going to stick. That's going to stick. Trey Lance a lot. And here comes the other Trey, Lance a lot, the other founding member of TNT, Trey, a VA. Trey. Oh, God. Do we lose Trey? All right. Hey, and Phil. Come on in, Phil.
Hey, Ronbo.
Phil, there you go.
Are you gloating in being right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really sure. I can't act like I knew what I was talking about, but he sort of made sense. So, You know?
You know what gets me is all these people saying they wanted Lance all along, and now when they wanted Fields or
You never get me
or
catching
Mac
that.
Jones or
Yeah. I had
you
no
know,
idea.
we know who they are.
Yeah.
But you know, the problem with Fields was he has some mechanical issues that scared. He has a big loop in his throw,
yeah, like
so that
Kaepernick.
scares people, like Kaepernick did. And so when you get a pressure on the guy,
He's going to get hit.
you know, he's going to get hit. So that was what scared him away. And did you hear? He said Trey Lance was it all along. All these guys made up McCorkle, and you know, and they said, "Oh, we're going to be trading Jimmy."
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
No.
I mean, come on. I mean, Grant Cohn actually said thank you for me forcing Kyle to pick Trey Lance. Really? The guy's an idiot. Florio, an idiot. And we know Chris Sims doesn't talk very much to his buddy.
Yeah.
All right?
What does Chris do now after embarrassing himself to that degree? You know? And Florio had Jimmy getting traded tonight. I read that article.
Yes.
I said, Mike, what do you...
Yes, he wouldn't make it to Sunday. Oh, Jesus. Kyle said, Jimmy's going to be on our roster on Sunday. I was making a joke with the death thing.
God.
And he called Jimmy right after that and apologized for saying that. But he was just screwing with the press.
And they took it, hook, line, and sinker.
But here's the thing. I loved your mock draft. We'll get that out.
Oh, thanks.
Campbell, I think, is a good pick. I think we need to get a corner. But I'm afraid there's been 6 or 7 corners going in the first round.
All right, they stripped it clean. Campbell's still there.
Yeah, so I'm
we got to
worried
wait
that
10
there may
picks
be
too,
not
Phil.
anybody left.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. I don't think Creed Humphrey's going to be available at 3.
Yeah, I don't either.
I had us take De'Ambre Brown at 3, and then at 4 getting the offensive lineman, and then at 5 getting another corner, like a Paulson Adebo or someone like that.
Yeah, I think I went that same route. Yeah, I got Trill.
So
Trill
you're
because
pretty
he's
close
long.
to what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I just think Creed's going to be gone by the time we go in number 3.
He is.
But anyway, I like the draft. You did good. You're so far 1 for 1. How about that?
Thanks, Phil. Yes.
All right, Ronbo.
See you tomorrow. Thanks,
Talk
Phil.
to you later. All right,
Talk to you
bye.
later. Can't wait. Night. And we zero back to Atlanta. I'm sorry. We zero back to the East Coast anyway. Virginia. Hey, Trey. I said, Trey, I'm not giving you another intro because I didn't know if you were here or not. Oh, God.
Finally. And I do mean finally. Brother Ronbo, how are you doing today? How you doing?
Fabulous. How you know all the stress.
I'm sorry, I was fixing a cocktail when you celebratory cocktail when you
Wait, was it a martini? And I hope you didn't shake
well,
it.
you know,
Only stirred.
it definitely was not shaken. It was only stirred. Yeah. I was getting it right for the night. Shout out to the TNT fam. Shout out to you in production. Everybody, take it easy on Big Show.
I really, seriously, we cannot beat up the show.
No, we're not taking it easy on Big Show because he wanted that trash. He came on here and spewed that trash. He actually had people convinced, just like little poor Hayden, 12 years old, don't know no better, hasn't watched football for more than 3 or 4 years, and he's been brainwashed by ESPN and Big Show. You know, BSPN. That's basically, put the two together. BSPN. No, that's fam. We the only ones that can go at them. Look, TNT told you we was going to get a mobile quarterback when you guys didn't want to mortgage the future. Now, some of us wanted Lance. Some of us wanted Fields. Some of us wanted Wilson when it wasn't popular. But we wanted another quarterback. Kyle said we're getting a starting quarterback, right? That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so everybody's so excited about that other guy saying that he's going to be here. He is. This is it, guys. It's going to be 50% off on Jimmy G jerseys next year. All right? So if you don't have one now, don't worry about it. We'll get you one next year for $49.95. Okay? Everybody put $49.95.
Cheaper than that, please. That's still too expensive, okay?
Off.
Yeah.
Woo. Ugh.
Yeah,
But the
49ers.
number 5 jerseys is flying off the shelf. Shout out to Kyle for recognizing Ronbo's time to snap into 2021, getting his own very miniature Patrick Mahomes. Let him sit for a year.
Yeah.
Let him
He's
sit for a
is
year. That's
he
what you
bigger
guys
than
want, right?
Patrick? Maybe he's larger than Patrick.
I'm not when I say that, it's a joke. We're saying it in jest.
Oh, okay.
No one thinks he's going to be Patrick Mahomes. We're just talking about the fact that he's mobile. We're talking about the fact that he has a cannon of an arm. He's probably going to sit for a year. That's why we kind of, But we're going to keep it short and sweet tonight. We're not going to do it too long. We're going to do it strong. You haters, you get the victory. Jimmy G's got one more year. That's what you guys wanted, right? One more year, Jimmy G, right? You better take us to the Super Bowl because we do know now that he's on the clock.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get Trey Lance on that field. Shout out to preseason because that's when we're gonna see him, Ronbo. We got preseason this year. How about that?
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. Trey, I love you, man.
Take care,
we gotta
Ronbo.
go, though.
Appreciate it, man. We out of here. We short and sweet tonight. Shout out to the fam. If you say something to Denise, we coming for you.
No, I'm serious,
You
man.
already know.
Yeah, I better not see that. I'm telling you, there's one warning on Denise from now on. You guys are way out of line with that. All right, Trey.
And it's not just Denise. That's any woman. But yes, sir.
I've made that clear from how many years. Don't do that. All right, Trey, see you tomorrow, fam. And JJ says, Ronbo, Trey said Jimmy would be gone. Call Trey. Tonight's a friendly night. Let's not do that. In fact, we're actually let's have a slight moment of silence for Big Show and no picking on him. All right, leave. Show, you can come in. And Show, we'd love to hear from you, actually. Hank.
Oh, Ronbo, this is a good day right here, man. I just moved into my new apartment.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first night in and watched the draft. Obviously, I had a Ronbo Sports streaming. I got to see your reaction. You're the man, Ronbo.
Thanks,
and I'm going to keep it short and sweet, just like my boy Trey said. And, all I want to say is, I've been listening to you since I started college, Ronbo. Graduating in December.
All right.
Just started my new job. And I got to say, I've grown with you, Ronbo. And you're family to me, Ronbo, at this point. And I know you love Jimmy. And at this point, with Trey, I love the kid. I wanted Justin Fields, just because he looked like a more ready starter, in my opinion.
I'm
but
kind of surprised at that, actually. Even though
and I feel
Trey,
I feel for the kid, Ronbo. He got drafted by the Bears. I mean, he's got a good defense, but offense is going to be completely on the kid. So,
and he's got to play in the refrigerator.
I'm really happy tonight.
I really feel anybody who has to play in that kind of cold weather, I feel bad for him. That's not fun.
No, and one thing I want people to remember is Trevor Lawrence only lost 4 games in his complete career as a football player as of this point, and Justin Fields gave him one of those losses. So, I feel like it could have been I feel like this fan base would have been good either way. But you know what, Trey, we got the only college quarterback who didn't throw a pick in his college career. All right,
that's worth something, right there.
I want people to remember that.
Yeah, I can't
so,
wait for
we got a good pick.
Yeah. So yeah.
But I want to know how you're feeling, Ronbo. I know you like Jimmy.
No.
But,
I listen. And I've always made this clear. I like Jimmy because he wins. If Trey could come in here and take Jimmy's job, he gets my blessing. That's all I want to do. I just want to win. Jimmy just wins, and when he's out there, he's going to win 75% of the time, according to the stats. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not ready to move away from Jimmy until I start losing. If Trey can come in and bring it to 80%,
I get you.
Yes, let's go.
I get you on that, Ronbo. But one thing you got to understand is the reason we didn't win the Super Bowl, and as much as it hurts me to think back to that night on February 2nd, I believe it was February 2nd. I was a little out of it that night. The main reason we lost is because we couldn't move the ball. It's not like after the first touchdown that Patrick Mahomes scored in the fourth quarter. It's not like we were down after that. Jimmy went 3 for 11. So he's got some improvement to do, and it's wrong what's happening to him, the blasphemy. But I just wanted to call in and
this is a conversation going on for a long time, and it's his second year. I look for G to be pretty stellar this year. So anyway, Hank, great to hear from you, too. And do not take so long to get back here. I'll be back tomorrow looking for you, okay?
Always good to talk to you, brother. You have a
Thanks,
safe
Hank.
night, and I'll see you
too.
next time, all right?
All right. Night, Hank. Hey, Tom.
Ronbo.
Tom, Trey Lance is now a Niner. And honestly, everybody's taking credit for it. They actually looked into it and studied it up and everything. They deserve credit. With me, I picked Trey Lance just because I loved the way he'd run down the field and knock bodies all over the place. And that arm, that howitzer, my God, he can throw that ball. And I'm talking with velocity. But hey, Tom, what are your thoughts? 3 minutes, go.
Oh my God! These stupid beat writers owe us an apology. This horse crap of the goddamn Mac Jones. It's just bullshit. I'm
it
so
was
mad.
the whole
They
time.
owe us an apology. And right when they said the pick is, I'm like, please not Mac Jones, please not Mac Jones, please not Mac Jones. And then Trey and I started yelling, woo! So
I couldn't stop yelling Mac Jones.
Fields or Trey Lance. Yeah, I was like, a Fields or Trey Lance. But I'm like, Fields got the problem with, under pressure. He doesn't fit Kyle's system that much. Trey plays in center. He calls his own protections. He's a freaking savant. He's so smart. He's got the biggest upside. So I'm happy as hell.
Yeah, I think we're going to be fine with him, especially that he studies hard and a lot. I think he's going to be maybe way more than all right. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
And I'm in my car right now hiding from my wife so she doesn't interrupt.
Oh, it's Tommy Huxley, Tommy. I just realized.
Yeah.
She's so adorable. She comes in and so casually about it, too, as if she did not know right? That you were busy, and she just sort of goes right into it. So, tell Anna Maria we missed her. When you get off the phone.
Yeah, so she was a good wife today. Let me watch the whole in the living room by myself the whole draft. So I was surprised about how much J.C. Horn went so high in the draft. Number 9 or what was it? I'm like, that's my draft crush right there.
And the thing is, I thought Surtain was going to go before him, and no, people had it wrong.
No.
So.
See, I told everybody Surtain's overrated. I mean, he's good, but he's
not better than JC.
Missed a few. No, JC is so good. He's so physical. He might get flagged a few times because of how handsy he is.
He's that kind of physical. But how about Farley? I thought Farley would be available in the 3rd round. Farley got picked up, just got surgery on his back. I said, where? I mean, even Trent Baalke must be saying, that's a really good pick right there. Trent, you would have took him.
That was a stupid pick. I mean, I don't know, whatever. He's definitely the most talented of them all, but the red flags with the injury.
Yeah, you can't have not back. I mean, you can fix other body parts, not your back. You can't be a football player to have a back issue. So I'm so worried about Jalen Hurts.
No. Yes.
So,
I want to.
Hopefully he can make it back.
Anyway,
all right. Hey, Tommy, man, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll keep it quick tonight so we can get as many people as we can in before. Well, actually, it's midnight on the East Coast. But anyway, see you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah. So is Niner Mike going to call in or what?
I hope so. We'll have to make him stop, but he's definitely going to probably get in here. Mike!
And I will not kick Big Show. You don't kick a man when he's down, even though I disagree with everything he says.
All right.
But,
all right, Tommy.
well.
We're going to go, Tommy.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Trey to the Bay. Good night.
All right, Tom. And Dre.
Night.
Good night. Dre.
Ronbo.
Hey, Dre. Well, Dre.
What it do, man?
Jumped up and it hurt Mac Jones' feelings like that. I just seen him sitting there on the sofa looking all depressed. And Bill Belichick, who I was thinking was going to trade up to get him.
I was rolling when they booed him, though.
I know, right?
Booed him, I was like,
I forgot about that.
Wait.
God,
but I'm going to come in here and keep it short and sweet tonight. Ronbo, my pick was Fields, and I'm going to stick to that. I'm a man of my word. I understand why they did what they did with Trey Lance, and
You know what? To tell you the truth, I even yelled in the room to my mama. I said, "Mama, I know you was a Niner fan back in the day. Do you got the York's number on speed dial? Tell them we got the damn dog. Just don't pick Mac Jones. Shit, I don't care. Pick the referee. Anybody, please, Jesus, please. I don't know if he was sent from hell, but he was sent here to torture somebody. Please don't let him torture us. I don't care where you go. I don't care where you go. Just don't bring your ass. Yeah.
Dre, was that Patriot fans booing out there like that? And he just stood there very cool and calm. The national champion getting booed. And Dre, you sitting there talking bad about him? The boy can't get no love.
Why was he was built like a shortstop?
A baseball player. That's what I said. And a man that's wide at the hip, that's not a good look.
Yeah, he built like a woman. I can't believe that, but I'm happy we got Trey Lance. It was either him or Justin Fields, but I'm happy we got Trey Lance. And for all those Jimmy killers out here, please stop destroying that man's reputation. We need a first-round pick for him. What the hell is y'all doing out here? Come on now. Jimmy is great, okay, even if we know he's horrible. He is great. Okay, just so we can get our pick. Come on now. We gotta bring up his value. What are they doing?
That's right, because we're going 10-0 to start the season. Jimmy's fired up now. I know, especially he's healthy. Watch what happens now. You are about to see something you ain't gonna be able to believe. I'm already looking forward to this.
Hey, Ronbo, 13-3, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
There you go, and maybe 14-2, as long as we can stay healthy. Because quite frankly, if that team stays healthy, I don't see who's gonna beat them. With Nick Mullins, with Nick Bosa back, Javon Kinlaw, 2 years.
I'm trying to tell you. I can't see how everybody's just gonna dog that man, and everybody besides the referee was hurt. Everybody except for Kyle was hurt last year. Come on now.
He may have been.
Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone.
Pray for good health.
We're gonna see what this team be about this year. Right. And in the future, and I'm gonna let somebody else get up in here and talk to you, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
I told you I wasn't coming. Hey, look, Ronbo, I told you I wasn't coming back into the draft. My blood pressure was through the roof. I'm out of here. Y'all stay safe.
All right, fam. Looking forward to tomorrow. Thank Trey.
All right.
And Andy Williams says, who would we trade for tomorrow? Who would we trade up for tomorrow? Running back or cornerback? Oh, Andy, they will never trade up for running back again. And cornerback, maybe. I don't know who's left that's trade up worthy, though. Hey, Tony! Tony. I wonder if that's Tony Nakatani. Is that Tony Nakatani? Tony from Australia.
Hey, Ronbo. Sorry. I'm here.
Hey, Tony. Great to hear from you, Tony. Give me some, man. What are you thinking there?
Honestly, Ronbo, I'm going to tell you the truth. You know I've been a big Mac Jones guy.
Right. Please don't lie. Tell the truth.
I mocked the 49ers. Oh, go ahead.
No, I said, please don't lie to us. Tell us the truth. I want your feelings. It's valuable to me. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm still very big on Mac Jones, but the more I went through the process, for one, I was really impressed with Trey Lance's character off the field, the way he composes himself, his work ethic. That, to me, spoke more than anything, and he rose up my board to number 3 behind Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence probably 2 days ago. And he's been the guy that I wanted, but I was cool with all 3 guys at 3. I think they all had something to give, even Mac Jones, who I know the Niners faithful is rejoicing right now because we didn't have to deal with him.
It's outrageous. I mean, they're really celebrating. God.
Yeah, I mean, I will say he is a great pick, and his ceiling is limitless. And with Kyle Shanahan, he's going to be able to simplify a lot of defenses with the way he runs. With the run scheme we have, first of all, is already amazing. You add another quarterback. Now you can play 11-on-11 football when you're running the ball. So adds a whole nother element that nobody's talking about. I mean, from fans, I know they're saying he can run, but the 11 versus 11 aspect to me is what really makes him special. So, I mean, I really love the pick. I think another thing, too, we should be excited about is there's so many first-round talents that are going to be in great spots tomorrow. There's like 10 to 15 guys that I'm really, really looking forward to at 43. And we're only, 10 spots out of the top of the second round, so we're going to get
11,
one of those guys.
But we're still right there. Well, yeah, right, 10. We wait for 10. We're the 11th guys. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Tony,
crazy. Tyson Campbell, corner.
I picked
De'Ami
him out
Brown,
of my
wide
draft as well.
receiver.
Yeah. Who else, Tony?
Yeah,
At
he's
43.
incredible. Yeah, so I also heard there's some rumors that they're going to try and go offensive line and shore that up. So Quinn Miners, for me, he can play center and guard. Super athletic.
Yes.
He would be great. I think Landon Dickerson, too.
Yeah,
I think he's a first-round talent at center. He'd be a
his
great
injuries.
developmental guy under.
I want him, too. Yes.
But the thing is, I think you can find some great guys in rounds 3 and 4. For corner, I think rounds 2 and 3, you have to address it. And then the same thing with receiver. I think after De'Ami Brown, Elijah Moore, and Terrace Marshall go off the board, there's a huge drop-off in receivers, which is why I think that we should just go after receiver round 2, trade back up maybe to like 60 to 70 area, get another corner at that spot. And then, because here's the thing, if Jason Verrett gets injured, our backfield is horrible in the secondary. You have Emmanuel Mosley and Dante Johnson, and you can't count on Jason Verrett to stay healthy. So the way I look at it personally, you have to take a corner sometime before 70. You have to trade back up from 102. I think we should go all in this year and get a corner receiver.
And you got to do it this year because everybody's on those one-year contracts. Tony, we got to cut it short. I love it. I wish you get back in tomorrow and continue with this. It's always interesting hearing from you. All right? All right, Tony.
All right, Ronbo. You have a good night.
You too. You like that? Did you check that out? Go ahead and get what there's less of and get the plentiful picks afterward. You go ahead and get the running back or the wide receiver round 2, round 3. Tony, wasn't even thinking in that direction. Maybe our people in the office are. Hey, Moreau.
Hey, what's going on, Ronbo?
Moreau, man, we're celebrating tonight. Trey Lance, as the media. Did you see the man is standing up there getting booed. I guess that was Patriot fans. I mean, there was no place for him to go.
I'm just going to say 3 things. All 3 quarterbacks went to the right team.
Yeah.
I think all three of those quarterbacks went to the right team because all 3 of those quarterbacks, the teams they went to, they're going to all fit like a glove. Remember I told you, Ronbo, that Matt Jones going to go to the Patriots? Remember last time I talked to you?
Yes.
Remember that? He's going to do his thing in New England. He's going to do his thing in New England because he fits Josh McDaniels' offense. He's a Tom Brady type quarterback.
That's true.
He fits in that scheme. I didn't want. That's why I said I didn't want Mac Jones because he don't fit Kyle Shanahan's scheme. Trey Lance do, but Mac Jones is a good quarterback. But he's a good quarterback for New England in the Josh McDaniels system.
Yeah, that makes sense too. I think he will do better with Belichick than he would have did with anybody else. That's true. The Patriot fans don't want it, but that's okay.
And then Fields and Chicago going to be dangerous next year.
Yeah.
Chicago going to be dangerous.
They'll be better than they were, for sure. It's just too cold. I feel sorry for him because I think they picked on him. He does have a hitch in his throat, but I still think they picked on him because of epilepsy. I really do think some coaches just, let's not, because he's got a lot of talent. And he got all through college doing what he did. I think it was unfair, but it is what it is. And he is playing with the Bears.
He's going to be in that situation like Russell Wilson. They team kind of like that. You feel me? In a way. Now they got that mobile quarterback and that good defense. You get what I'm saying? It kind of look like that old Seattle type team.
So, a little bit like backyard football. Yeah. Hopefully. Who's the wide receiver in Chicago? Do they got any guns? I mean, man. They kept what's his name? I think.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not saying Matt Jones is a bad quarterback. I'll just say he just wasn't a great quarterback for our team, our schematic.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Matt Jones is going to be great for New England. They might take the AFC. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't have to worry about the Jets. They got to worry about Buffalo. But yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to see. All right, Moreau, I'm going to go and see you tomorrow. All right, fam. Thanks for getting in there, too.
Yep.
Good night.
Yep. Good night.
And B. Ham.
Oh, Ronbo.
Kyle Pitts.
hell with what everybody is saying, Ronbo.
Yeah.
I think we just went out there and drafted modern day Colin Kaepernick
Uh-oh.
of our era. You know, I would hope that he can prove me wrong, Ronbo. I just, like I say, I told you before his second pro day, everybody go crazy over these pro days when you ain't got no defense coming at you and you can just throw the ball how you want. You can just wing it or whatever, But I understand a lot of people didn't want Mac Jones. I don't understand what the last guy just said about him not being able to fit Kyle's scheme, and he think Mac Jones is gonna fit better in New England.
Yeah.
Right, but Jimmy G come from New England in McDaniel's system? And he is and he took us to the Super Bowl. So that logic right there I don't understand, but I'm gonna say I'm disappointed. I would have rather took Justin Fields. I do know he does have that health issue.
Epilepsy. Yeah.
I think the only problem I have with Trey Lance is all the regular games I watch him play, he's a run first quarterback.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of him other than him running down the field, people falling off of him. I didn't even study him that hard. But boy, he runs hard.
No, I went back and watched those games like I told you. I didn't want to watch highlights. I want to watch full games, and you can find them on YouTube.
Oh, I know.
Just full games, and yes, like 90% of his 90% of what he do is just a run first. So it's kind of why I say he almost kind of reminded me of a Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I will hope that Kyle can cook something up.
Yeah, he's gonna get trained. Yeah, you can't be jumping and running with receivers open. We're gonna see. He'll develop. He has no choice.
Yeah, we know. But like the other caller said, man, we still got Jimmy. Jimmy took us to the Super Bowl. Hey, I don't think Jimmy will be dead by Sunday now. So.
Kyle already apologized about that a little while ago. But Big, we got to go. Let me see you tomorrow,
I'll
okay?
get with you tomorrow, man.
All right, fam. Looking forward.
All right.
9 p.m. Yeah, I told you about Kyle's temper. Aguero, and Justin Fields to the Chicago Bears. Wow, poor guy. He'll be okay. Hey, Darren.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Darren. Well, you were an educated guess. Not an educated guess, but you were your choice of Trey was an educated choice. With me, I was just kind of infatuated with what he does with the ball and how hard he can throw it, and when he's running down the field, how bodies are just bouncing off of him. I like that. So I said, give me Trey Lance. So, hey, but Darren, your feelings on this pick, as if I didn't know.
Well, I love it. As you know, when we first made the trade, I was supposed to do a mock draft with you that weekend. Mm-hmm. And my mock draft was kind of different. So, that Friday when they made that trade, I was like, we traded up for a quarterback. And I was looking at the quarterback. I was like, it has to be Trey Lance. So I've been advocating for him for a month. So I'm happy about the quarterback selection because I really do think we're going to keep Jimmy. Jimmy has the starting job just until he plays poorly or until, let's hope he doesn't get hurt. But
don't talk
I really
into
think
existence.
I really think the plan. Go ahead.
No, don't talk it into existence. I'm scared of saying the word
injury
pertaining to the 49ers period now. Our whole roster, can they please stay up this year? Oh.
Yeah, I really hope so. So I hope everything works out. I really think the plan all along was for it to say, for him to say, okay, we're going to keep Jimmy. That's why they signed all these 1-year contracts, because I feel like they do have a Super Bowl window open. We're going to try to win as many games as we can, up the trade value for Jimmy. And then I think Trey Lance will get the reins back in 2022. That's what I'm thinking from what it looks like. But, I'm listening to everybody, and let's keep it a buck here. Big Show was calling you, bragging, talking about he will be the pick. He was even recording his phone calls with you, because I can guarantee you, if Mac Jones was the pick, he'd be on here tonight talking all kinds of foolishness.
That's true.
And you know this. So
yes.
I'm not. So as soon as I see him on, he's getting the business. So I'm not letting him off the. I'm not letting him off the hook, because he was advocating for Mac Jones, and he was swearing up and down he was going to be the pick. But yeah, so I know you got a lot of callers, but yeah, I'm really happy about the pick. I kind of figured that Tay was going to be the pick all along, even though the media was kind of messing with my head for a little bit, because I really thought.
Did they get you going?
I never thought it would be Mac Jones. Yeah, I never thought it was going to be Mac Jones. I always thought it was going to be either Lance or Fields, or if Zach Wilson happened to be skipped by the Jets. I never thought it was Mac Jones. It didn't make sense to me from the beginning. So.
And they had it written in stone at one point. So, Vegas had odds on us. What? Really? Where you guys get this info from? So now we know. They was messing with us.
Yes, sir. All right, Ronbo. Well, thanks for having me on, man.
Hey,
I'll let you get to your call. I'm sure you got a lot on tonight. So
thanks, fam. Appreciate you getting in here, too. We'll see you tomorrow.
You need to go ahead and call. You need to go ahead and get on this chat or call in Big Show. I'm waiting on you. All right, Ronbo. I'll still be in the chat, but you have a good night, man.
All right, fam. Night.
All right, you take care.
And Salazar can't wait for a Bosa sack on third down, a Lance TD. And the Lance TD. And there he is. Forget about it. No. Remember it. It's Night of Mike. Mike.
Forget about it, Ronbo. Forget all about it. That's what I'm talking about. What do we got over here, Ronbo? We got ourselves a starting quarterback, a starting franchise quarterback, Ronbo.
We hope.
Anyway, hey, listen. Hey, happy draft day to you, Ronbo. Shout out to the faithful out there. I hope all of you had a good one. I know I did. Sorry for the Big Show, but it was a big no. Forget about it, all right?
My God, he's rhyming
Listen,
on show.
Every real Niner fan, and I'm glad I came on right now real quick. What did we learn, Ronbo? What did I tell everybody last night? What did we say? What did we learn, Ronbo? The Niners don't leak. Forget about it. Don't ever question it no more. No more. I don't want to hear no one question it no more.
Mike,
and you know what? It was
this time next year, it's gonna do it again. I guarantee it.
Look, I'm just gonna say this, Ronbo. It was so satisfying. Listen, I know you've been on all night, so you haven't really had a chance to look at all the things and whatnot, especially the press conference, after the whole deal. But it's really amazing listening to them talk about it, listening to them talk about how he was their original target.
I know, right?
I gotta say, I'm happy about it. I also want to say that Niner Mike, I know everyone gives me a hard time about jinxes. I was right about them going after Aaron Rodgers, Ronbo. I told you, and anyone that would listen, I told you that we was going to try to go after him. They gave it a shot. Sounds like he might end up being a Bronco when it's all said and done. But listen here, Ronbo. Look, it's Trey Day, baby. That's all that matters, Ronbo. It's Trey Day. And I'm glad I came on real quick. I'm gonna make it fast. The caller that was not the one that was just on, but the one that was on before that. I don't know who that guy is, but listen here. You need to start watching a whole lot more film. All right? Because if you didn't understand what the other guy was saying about Mac Jones not fitting in Shanny's scheme, and you obviously didn't watch any Mac Jones film, because if you did, you would notice there wasn't a single highlight of him rolling outside of the pocket at all. At all. 100%, all of his highlights, all of his big plays, all of his touchdown passes came from inside the pocket. That is not Shanahan's offense. That is not the bootleg play action rollout, which we do just about more than anyone in the NFL, Ronbo. And what I was saying last night before I got cut off was, when you watch Trey Lance's film, it's like watching the 49ers offense. That whole thing. His number one and number two targets were the fullback and the tight end, Ronbo, on a lot of the little play action boots, a lot of the little deals.
So he
and
does
it's gonna fit
Mike,
perfectly.
Mike, we're gonna go. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
All right, Ronbo. I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna call in tomorrow.
All right.
I'm gonna call in tomorrow. Appreciate you as always, Ronbo. And let's get it done. It's Trey Day, baby. Let's get it done, Ronbo. That's it. Forget about it.
All right, Mike. Have a great night. He's worked up now. Hey, Bill.
Woo! What did I tell you, Ronbo? There was no way it was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Back before the season was over, I was telling people about Trey Lance. Trey Lance this or Trey Lance that. Dude, I'm happy.
There you go.
I was saying it, man, and I'm actually glad they listened. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they say a lot of good things. You find out more about these people after now. They're putting all kind of information out on him. I'm finding out now he's a film guy. So, that's awesome.
Let me debunk that caller. He is not no modern-day Kaepernick. Get over it. He's way better than Kaepernick ever could be. So please, quit dreaming. So I don't want to hear about a modern-day Kaepernick. Get over that stuff. All right, now number two, we may get Rodgers, we may not. But in order to get Rodgers, we got to trade Jimmy. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Rodgers ain't leaving Green Bay.
If we trade,
no matter how mad he gets.
Fine,
yeah.
I want you to keep this. I want you to keep this in mind. Tomorrow or Saturday, if Jimmy Garoppolo leaves San Francisco, we are getting Aaron Rodgers. If Garoppolo stays in San Francisco, Rodgers is not coming to San Francisco. We got to get rid of Jimmy before we get Rodgers.
Bill, you need to know something. Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, all these guys getting mad with their owners and their teams. They're not going anywhere. Aaron can diva.
I don't see him moving.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers can diva it up all he wants. All it is him they're going to let it, wait till he's done. Aaron, are you done? Well, just sit down and can we talk a minute? And I'll lay that. He's
they're
not
not
going
going to
anywhere.
They're going to take no less than the first or second for him. So only way we would know if Rodgers is coming, if you see Jimmy Garoppolo traded, then we are getting Aaron Rodgers. If it don't happen, then we're not getting Aaron Rodgers. That's all I'm saying.
That would
Keep
make
that in
sense.
mind. If you panic, if you see Jimmy go, no Rodgers is coming.
Yeah.
Just if Jimmy don't leave to get over the Aaron Rodgers trip, get over it.
Yeah.
Jimmy G's the starter.
Yeah.
Trey Lance is the backup. We're training him.
Well,
now, who do you think is going to pick tomorrow?
I wish I knew. Tony just called in and says, I think he's right. There's not a lot of there's a lot of cornerbacks, but there's not a lot of wide receivers. Get that wide receiver in the second round. They do good things with third, fourth, and fifth round anyway. Get everybody else afterward. But we need one premier wide receiver, and you can't get him in the third round. They'll be gone. So, yeah, I'm with Tony. I want a wide receiver in the second. But we're going to run out of time. Let's
Give me a 49er shout out. I'll see
we
you
can do
tomorrow.
Bill, see you tomorrow, fam.
Tomorrow I'm going to do the shout out because I told my neighbors tomorrow I'm happy about the Trey Lance pick. I'm doing the shout out tomorrow. You have a nice day.
You too, Bill. Night. And we move quickly to Ellis. 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 Ellis, man, what was your feeling, man? You got your guy, man. This is the guy you picked him out months ago. Well, at least a couple of months ago that we first started talking about this. Yeah.
No. Correction, my brother. I picked Trey Lance.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I just say?
In May of last year is when I picked Trey Lance.
Last year.
Yeah, that's why I told you to check if you check your DM on Instagram and you scroll up to May, I got a post where I said this is the guy that we need. I sent you his highlights first of all for the rookie year where he had the no turnovers and all that. But just watching him and imagining our offense and everything, it was already You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just crazy how now we go a whole year later,
there
and
he is.
you know he's our pick at 3. So yes, sir.
What, you want a trophy? You ain't Jack, motherfucker.
Jack, please don't do that.
Jack, slow down. Slow down.
Oh,
Slow down.
God.
It's not your turn. Stay in your place, Jack.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Ellis, because we're going to run out of time. I don't know why Jack did that. He does this all the time. Jack's drunk.
Because he thinks he's the only one. He thinks he's the only one that predicts shit.
Oh, God.
Have a seat. Go have several seats in the back, Jack. But yeah. So we it's looking good though. I wish we could get in the second round a little bit more because it's looking like it's so much, there's so much talent left, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Is Aziz still on there? I didn't get a chance to see because I was running around.
Wait.
Is the Georgia boy gone? The DN? The Edge?
Quiddy Pay.
He got to be gone.
They got Pay. I think they got Aziz. Maybe not.
Okay.
No, they didn't.
Because I know they got everybody else. The boys from Miami, they got pretty much I didn't get a chance to see.
The guy, he might still be there. I don't know if they go for him though.
Yeah, but not by the time that we get there. That's I think we'd have to move up. So if we're going to do anything, to go get a specific guy, which I don't know if that's going to be something that Kyle does, but it very well may, And then the rest of the rounds, maybe he don't have to, because we're obviously going to mortgage at least one more of these picks to try to move up, do some things, and we might even gain a pick in the process. So,
and that would be less expensive than the first round, though. So that's okay.
Yes, sir. You feel me? So,
wow.
but yeah, man, I'm excited. I kind of was like, I could tell that Mac Jones was going to go to the Patriots. I was just like, oh, he's gonna drop either Bill was going to move up a spot or two, or he's going to fall right in their hands. So he looked a little depressed, but I'm sure he got what he wanted. If he was banking on going to the Niners, I mean, he got pretty much one of the next best things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the Patriots. I just felt bad because they booed him. A man is standing there in front of all booed him. Oh, I've never seen anybody get booed in the draft. That's cold. So, he'll be okay.
Yeah, whoever set him up in the media to stage that, to put all that attention on him, to get him, dumped on like that is cold. But yeah, brother Ronbo, we'll be back, man.
See you tomorrow.
You already
Yes,
know.
indeed.
You already know, man. Check your DMs, man. You know what I mean? I got the receipts, man. You know what it is.
I know
Peace
you
and
do.
love, man. Shout out to the Niners faithful. We going all the way, though, man. Shout out to everybody. Peace and
All
love.
right, fam. Appreciate you, Ellis. Night. Yeah, Ellis, he probably made this picture a long time, but I'm gonna put it out. Might have posted up too. Twisted Eva, thank you, fam, for that contribution. And then, let me get. We just did that. Oh, hey, Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, we're celebrating tonight's first round pick. For the first time in years, the 49ers pick a quarterback in the first round. Are you delighted with this pick?
I have to see how he plays in preseason. I wanted Justin Fields, but I'm glad we didn't get
a lot of people did.
Matt Jones. You know what I'm saying? I think Trey Lance have enough start for me to kind of draft him number 3, but I mean he's better than Matt Jones. I'll take him over Matt Jones every day. So,
there's a correction there too. I didn't know, but Sir Don Tripp says McNabb got booed in his draft year. Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, what's the name? Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Donovan McNabb, and he got booed.
Yeah,
I didn't remember that.
Yeah. Well, that's Philly for you. So they gonna boo everybody.
He's
wanted
close,
Ricky
baby. Rough. Would we have booed him if the 49ers would have? I wonder if he got booed by Niner fans out there. Yeah, he would have. Actually.
Yeah, he would have. Cause man, we all said we needed we wouldn't trade to third
all the way up
pick
to get him. If Belichick got him at 15, what do we need to trade up for?
And when everybody was saying that, I was like, there's no way we go get Matt Jones. I was just saying to myself, like, couches and John is too smart just to go. He would have been there at 12. You see, he dropped
at
all the way to
15.
20.
He would have been there at
Right,
17 and 18. Belichick. Oh, Mac.
2 picks and traded 2 picks. Number 1 and a third for a quarterback who's going to be there at 12.
Somebody would have needed to get fired. That's true. But you know what?
Yes.
Like one caller, Moreau, I believe, said, you know what? He went exactly to the right team. Mac Jones did.
But I feel Cal could have used. He could have did wonders for him too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
probably.
saying? All the look at Nick Mullins. He had a career. He had a career year with us, even though he didn't win games. So
Nick will
it
probably
is what it is.
Nick may end up in New England too.
Right, but I'm happy for Trey. They say he's smart and and how he runs the college. He threw over 300 balls. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that he could stay healthy and he could do something for our team.
And that's rough to do in San Francisco. Jay, we're going to run out of time. We're keeping it short and sweet tonight. Get on back here. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Ronbo. Appreciate what you do, brother.
Thank you, fam. Always appreciate you. All right. And John, 3 minutes. Give it all you got.
All right, Rumbo. I know you're short on time. Tomorrow, I'll give you more information. But I'm going to say this to the Mac Jones people. I was ready to accept your quarterback if the 49er was drafted. So hopefully you can try to accept Trey Lance. Plain and simple. I'm not going to go after those. I'm not a type of person like that. Second, someone said that Trey Lance is Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick was inaccurate. Trey Lance is accurate. So, be really careful how you watch the tape. Next, I know people are saying, oh, yeah, I had Trey Lance. I'll be honest. I had Trey Lance December when we lost to the Washington football team because I knew after we lost that game, we had to get a quarterback. And Trey Lance made a lot of sense because he didn't play football, and he was probably going to slide, so it made a lot of sense. But we got him at 3. I was very happy, very simple. And then at the end of the day, it's what you've been saying. We're not going to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. You want the rookie to learn and take over the team. And I think it's the best Patrick Mahomes, Alex Smith situation. You have Jimmy Garoppolo who knows the offense. He's not going to suffer an ACL or high ankle sprain, because, that'll be really funny if that happens again. But I think he'll be able to allow the rookie to develop. And when he comes in, he's going to have some really good players on. We'll see what happens with Justin Fields with the Bears. We'll see what happens with Mac Jones with the Patriots. But at the end of the day, I feel very comfortable. And Kyle Shanahan, he really showed everybody he's not looking for a pocket passer. He's looking for someone who can do more than just be a pocket passer.
But be able to deal from the pocket. You still got to run his offense, though.
Yeah.
I think Trey's got that ability.
At the end of like I said, Lamar Jackson, we don't want that. He's going to use his legs not to run for 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
But he's going to use his legs to allow the receivers to get open. That's what he's looking for, and that's what I've been saying for the people who says that Mac Jones can run around like Lamar Jackson. That's not true. All right, Rumble, thanks very much. I don't want to waste your time. I'll give you more information tomorrow. You have a good night.
Looking forward. All right, John. Thanks, fam. Have a great night.
Bye. Niners all day.
You. And here comes Jack. Jack, that was kind of mean, Jack. Come on in, man. Ellis was. I mean, you jumped on him.
Yo, the dog is here.
I know, Jack, why did you go after Ellis?
Man, I'm just messing with Ellis. I'm messing with all of y'all. You know I love you guys, man. Come on, it's draft day.
All right,
we gotta fuck with each other.
Jack is just having fun. All right. Now remember, Jack, we got kids listening. So easy,
Jack.
Jack. Easy.
Is humbled. My bad, kids and everybody. My bad. Listen, I'm humbled. I'm a Justin Fields guy, but I see why they want this dude. I am on International Day donating the first Trey Lance jersey, and we're gonna do a raffle live on Ronbo Sports, and he's gonna give it to anybody that wins the raffle. How about that, Ronbo? We need an international day. I'm still calling for that. And we've got a lot of dogs, hogs, and bullfrogs that are still left. Isn't it ironic? In 2007, the Jamarcus Russell, and after that, Calvin Johnson was picked, but now it's Kyle Pitts. Let's not pull a Jamarcus Russell. This is not Jamarcus Russell. I see why Kyle Shanahan and Lynch have picked this man. Hey, welcome to the clan, man. This boy's a bad man. So I'm so happy. Love all y'all. Let's keep it pushing, man. I'm going to check it very soon. Ellis, you know I'm messing with you, man. We got to have some drama on the show, baby. Love y'all.
Hey, Jack. I love you back, Jack. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Emilio.
What's happening?
Well, Emilio, the dust is settled. The vote is in. The man, Lance, is putting on a pair of 49er pants. You know what? Let me know. Did you mention Lance yesterday?
Well, I mentioned both. I was like just in Lance. So I'd either or.
That's right. You were the one doing that. All right. Well, you were right.
But no, I gotta say it's Trey area.
You know that's already started. Oh, I tell you. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see him put that 49er uniform on. I bet he looks awesome in it, and see him start dealing.
Yeah, no, he said he might be the number 9. You know, because I seen a little interview. He was talking. He said he might pick the number 9. Because I guess they asked him about the number 5. He said, "No, I want to go with number 9 because of his dad. His dad, I guess, his dad used to wear it, and he said his brother wears the number.
Mm-hmm.
So he said he might be the number 9.
Yeah, because the way Tom Brady's talking is, you should be able to pick any number you want to pick. And George Kittle, if it wasn't for Ayuk asking for too much money, he'd be wearing number 11 next year. George, come on, man. It's confusing. But maybe they'll... Hey, Robbie Gold wears number 9. You know it?
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that.
I did too. I just got it showed to me. Listen, Robbie made me mad last year with them 2 field goals he missed. He got to give up number 9. That's okay. Emilio, okay. So now you got Trey, and are you feeling good about that?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy with the pick. You know, it's kind of. If I said either or was fine with me. It didn't really matter. I just didn't want macaroon over there coming to the team. That was everything I didn't want. As long as macaron and macaroon didn't come to the team, I was okay. Yeah. That was the one guy that wanted to be on team. But no, like I said, I'm happy. See, you know.
Like I said,
watch. And no, he's not.
Go ahead.
Good.
No, I was just saying, watch Mac Jones look good.
Well, either way, it don't matter. He's not, Trey Lance is not Kaepernick 2.0, so I don't know what the hell that guy was talking about. There's nowhere near. Kaepernick couldn't read a damn defense even if you put the damn thing in front of him, he didn't know how to read a damn defense.
Yeah,
Two different things.
And also, I think Cap's not into throwing players open. I think this guy has that ability to do that. So we're going to see what he looks like at this level.
Like I said, I'm happy. I'm glad. We needed a little bit of change. And kind of Shanahan did say what he kind of wanted in the quarterback. He said he wanted a Drew Brees / Lamar Jackson.
Run like Lamar.
We kind of got that. we kind of got that. So, hey.
Yes. Let me know. We got to go. We got to keep it short tonight. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, though.
And then here you go. Niners for life.
Here you go. All right, fam. Night. It's Emilio. His feelings on Trey as we're doing tonight. Hey, Salvador.
RONBO. Let's get to this Trey show.
Get on it. Sal, what do you think of this? Are you delighted?
Ronbo, I'm excited. Ecstatic.
Delighted and excited. Ecstatic.
Yeah, all those words all in one, Rombo. So check this out. I was at work up until 5:30,
Mm.
and I had to catch the draft. My brother live streamed me on the way home.
Mm.
I was gonna meet him over at his friend, so he live streamed me the pick. So that was pretty intense, going 70, 80 miles per hour on the freeway, trying to get to the draft pick, and then I hear the Trey Lance over the phone, and man, I go crazy on that, Rombo.
Damn.
But we got the dude, Rombo. We got him.
Sal, what's so funny? I'm not hearing anybody say they were surprised. Um, most people did think Mac Jones was going to be it, but a lot of people thought that Justin Fields was going to be it. Did you ever entertain that thought at all?
Yeah, after the pro day, but like I told you, prisoners of the moment. It was all
Yeah.
it was all
Yeah.
smoke screen. It's all ESPN fucking bullshit. I bet you when Belichick and Shanahan were talking, they were talking that Jimmy G trade. They were like, if this motherfucker Mac Jones doesn't make it to me, what do you want for Jimmy G? What do you want for him?
Easy, Sal. Children,
Okay,
children.
that was it
Yeah.
all along.
Mm.
That was it all along. That was it all along, Rumble. But okay, let's get back to Trey Lance. He is gonna expand this offense. The play action game.
Yeah.
Mahomes doesn't run wildcat. He doesn't run around. He extends the plays. So the play action game is gonna, what do you call this? Be better, be how it should be, perform,
Yeah.
execute. And then what I really like is his running ability. So all those reverses and the jet sweeps, what's gonna happen when the quarterback keeps the ball and he has a lead blocker like Kyle Juszczyk or
Yeah.
George Kittle?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rombo, it's gonna expand that offense. It's crazy. But I'm still a believer in Jimmy G because he could get us those games. I really want him to bring out the Alex Smith in him. Alex Smith, was on fire in 2017. They lost in the playoffs. I really don't remember. I think they fell off towards the end of the year. But that's who was on fucking fire. He was MVP status. I want that to for my quarterback Jimmy G. But Rombo, hey, it's a great day to be a Niner fan. It's Trey Day in the Bay, Trey area, Trey Way, the only way. Hey, and your favorite quarterback, your favorite players, fuck them. They ain't in our team.
All right, Sal, we got to
That's
go.
it, Rombo. Good night.
All right, Sal, have a good night. Okay. Hey, guys, I do ask that you please curb the language. Don't get too sailorish or truck driver. BM, I know you don't have a bad mouth. I mean, what I'm saying is easy, guys, easy. All right. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo, how are you?
Tony, I'm jealous. I'm delighted we got Trey Lance, but I knew you was going to do it. Tony, I knew you was going to do it. I said they picked up Kate Pitts. Pitts is now a Falcon. Oh, look at that firepower. And Julio's still there. Julio's probably said, listen, before y'all consider trading me because you think I paid too much money, listen, let's restructure my contract. I got to play with this boy Pitts. We going to the Super Bowl and I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta, that's boy. That's a team.
And don't forget about Hayden Hurst, the other tight end.
And you got Ridley.
Yes, sir.
The Cowboys.
Now, Ronbo, we got to get defense. We got to get defense.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of picks to go. Hey, but you know what really kicked me up too? Because I thought the Cowboys was going to come and get y'all. Did you see the Cowboys during the course of after everybody left? Surtain left, and then the other kid, who's the other cornerback? Oh, J.C. Horn. And there's another player too. You knew they were going to be Cowboys had they fell a little further. So all of a sudden they put the camera in the Cowboys battle room, and the face on that one dude was I couldn't stop laughing. He looked like. What are we supposed to do now? Cowboys vacated the number 10 spot. We're out of here.
I'm gonna tell you another quick story because I know you don't have a lot of time.
Go ahead.
Because I was listening to your live stream and a couple of Falcon live streams.
Yeah.
So they got this Cowboy live called Cowboys Family.
Yes.
When they got ready to pick, before Denver picked, I turned to them. Denver took Patrick Surtain.
Yes.
And the guy started going off. And the check going off. And then the Cowboys traded their pick to Philadelphia. They got even madder. It was they made out. They made out. They got Michael Parsons. He's a dog.
Yeah.
The linebacker from Penn State, outside linebacker, they got.
The thing is, they've got a linebacker crew with Smith and Vander, whatever his name is. I don't understand. Where are they going to put him? I guess he's going to go in there and take somebody's job, I guess.
Because they signed Keanu O'Neal, our former strong safety, who was a Pro Bowler in 2017 to play linebacker. They could move him back to strong safety and put Parsons there if they want. I don't know.
They just picked up who's their defensive coach? I guess they're going to move to the 4-3.
Dan Quinn, former head coach. Dan Quinn. I'm looking forward to playing that soft zone. Because we got to go back to Dallas. But congratulations, Ronbo, on getting Trey Lance. I talked about that.
Yes.
Like I told you, he reminds me of Steve Young. He really does.
Well, he's getting ready to prove it, too.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to Kyle Pitts. He was my draft crush. He's all yours. Glad we ain't got to play all this year.
They better not trade Julio, though. They better not trade Julio.
I doubt they do. Julio will probably retire a Falcon. All right. Hey,
sir.
Tony, like you say, well, I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tony. Night.
All right, congrats.
Hey. And we go to, it's another Tony. Tone. I guess we got that now.
Ronbo.
Hey, Tony, have you been watching this draft? Are you just delighted, or what are you thinking? And do you feel bad about the fact that Big Show made a mistake?
I'm not gonna touch that one. Yeah, I was watching you all day, and I think last time we spoke, I said to you, who was that guy that Carl Shanahan's right hand man that trained with him? The quarterback coach.
The Beck. I think his name's John Beck.
John Beck, yeah. And I said to you, I've narrowed it down to Trey Lance and Fields, and if you wanted a plug and play, it would be Fields. If you wanted a longer prospect, it would be Lance. So I think Lance has got more upside.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to say. Maybe he does actually have the highest ceiling. Huh.
Yeah, if you watch his presser, I mean, he's very mature for a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He speaks like a 26-year-old and handles himself beautifully.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to it. But if I was Jimmy G, I'd be a little bit pissed off. Not because of Trey Lance, but maybe Carl Shanahan. I mean, if you go back to 2017 when Jimmy G went 5-0, you remember yourself. He'd scramble out of the pocket just about every play, and he's probably thinking to himself, "Well, you told me you wanted me to stay in the pocket, and now you bring this guy in that's going to run around." Maybe if I played my natural game, I wouldn't have got that high ankle sprain.
And it's funny how people forgot about that. People think that Jimmy's a statue, that he can't move. That's all he did when he first came to San Francisco. So I'm saying,
that's right.
I think he's learning Kyle's offense, but nobody wanted to listen. I think he's trying to learn Kyle's offense. So, Jimmy should say, you know what, Coach, I love you, but listen, if things get crazy, I'm getting out of this pocket,
Yeah, I think you're going to see a different Jimmy G this year. I think he's going to go back to 2017 and just, Carl's
because he's
going to be
auditioning
answering
now too for another job.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So I'm looking forward.
But the young bloke handled himself beautifully in the presser, and he said, "I can't wait to meet Jimmy and get in there and with the quarterback in the quarterback room and get the ball rolling." So I'm excited. Yeah.
And Jimmy acknowledged him too.
Great pick.
Showing a lot of class on that. Jimmy texted him and welcome to the program. So I like that.
Well, I'd like to see Carl if Jimmy G blows out any teams during the season. I'd like to see Carl sit him down and put the young bloke in and give him some game time
and avoid injury. Exactly, because I hate seeing winning. I hate to see starting quarterbacks out there when the game is over. What if something happens? So Tony.
It was a great day. Great day.
Well, Tony, we're looking for you tomorrow as we're going to keep it short today. And congratulations to us.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll say that too.
All right, Tony. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Shout out to everyone. See you next time.
All right, Tony. Looking forward.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, And wow, Runa. Actually, Runa picked out begrudgingly because he didn't think we were going to get him. Runa also picked out Trey Lance. Runa.
I'm really excited and finally relieved.
I know that this can stop now.
Yes.
The everyday media bombings were crazy.
Yes.
God.
I mean, look at us, right? Because we all were terrified that Mac Jones is going to be the pick, and 49ers played it beautifully, I would
I feel
say.
so sorry for him. They booed him, Waruna. How do you treat a man like that? I don't care if he's Mac Jones or Satan standing there. He's a football player that just got drafted in the first round. Don't boo him. Oh, his family and friends are watching? That was so sad.
Yes.
I felt sorry for him.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that. End of the day, he's just a kid. He's just 22. He didn't deserve that. But unfortunately, where the things played out, I think especially media made that situation.
Right.
Not the
for
fans.
That.
Yeah, they are responsible for that. So, so unfortunately that happened. But end of the day, we got what we wanted. So I think it's looking good for us as 49ers. But end of the day. And think about this. If you take like Jets, I mean, they basically just followed what they had to do. They didn't make any splash moves. They just took Wilson. They were not brave. Take Chicago Bears. Now Fields went to Bears. Yeah. And I feel really sorry about Justin Fields going to Chicago Bears.
Especially falling that far in the draft also. Wow. Nobody wants Justin.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Oh.
Yeah, because the thing is, imagine he went to a place like Denver Broncos. I mean, then he can have some hope. You have John Elway there, so at least you can make something out of the situation. But going to Bears, I mean, you know for sure unless otherwise, Justin Fields works super hard and turn around the situation. Within 2 to 3 years, he will have the same treatment like Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, he's going to have to carry that offense or else. That team's mainly about their defense. Who's the offensive coordinator in Chicago,
though? Matt Nagy is their coach, right? Not the offensive coordinator. Yeah, I can't remember.
It seems they got rid of the offensive coordinator this last year. Anyway.
Yeah, I can't exactly remember that.
Yeah,
what I can remember is that Jason Garrett is the Giants offensive coordinator. That I remember.
That's good. We're going to run out of time though.
Yes.
We could comb over these things a little more tomorrow, okay? Since it's late.
Yeah, but I think we all can have a good night's sleep today.
Yeah, finally.
Finally. Okay, thanks a lot, Ronbo.
Thank you. Have a great night, Waruna.
Okay.
And I see Christopher Hinkler there. He said, Ronbo, great energy today. What position do you think we will draft with our second round pick? Respect your opinion. Peace, fam. Good energy. Thanks, Chris. I was thinking go get a cornerback immediately in the second round. Tony's idea I like better than mine. Tony Collins says, there's an abundance of cornerbacks, but there's not a lot of wide receivers to be had in this draft. Get a wide receiver with that 43rd pick and then start looking for your cornerbacks. And by the way, the 49ers are good at shuffling things around and trading up and down the board. Let's see if they do that tomorrow. Trade up, get that wide receiver at 43, and then get some quarterbacks immediately afterward. I guess we can go offensive linemen throughout the rest of the campaign. But remember, the magic with the 49ers is the 5th round. You got 3 this year. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Denise! And by the way, guys, if I see one comment about Denise I don't like, you're banned. Don't do it. Denise, come on in.
Hi, Ronbo. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, I'm happy. I was either or. I was either Justin Fields or Trey Lance. I didn't, so it was between those two for me. So I was happy. But yeah, I was. I will have to say, I agree with Trez 100% when he said we were going to get on a plane and have to go pimp slap Kyle Shanahan if he picked the wrong person.
Denise, the media did it again.
Amen.
Kyle was never on the same page as the clowns in the media. I knew it.
Well, and what's funny is his buddy's the one who started it.
I know, Chris. I would never talk to Chris about anything again near the draft because he's got loose lips. God, Chris. And then
Well, and you know what? I have to say, like, I'm not going to lie. I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be, I'm like, Big Show's right. It's going to be Mac Jones. I just know it. It's going to be Mac Jones. So I have to say that I'm actually really impressed with, I'm really impressed with Kyle Shanahan. I'm glad that he seems like he's evolving. You know what I mean? And I think it was funny. Like, if you go back, I know you probably haven't had time today, but you go back and listen to Kyle Shanahan's interviews, like, he said that Trey Lance was the guy he was after the whole time.
I know, right?
He was like,
he
he
looked
knew,
serious too.
He said, oh yeah, no, he was dead serious. He said, he's like, I knew there was no way he was going to last till 12. And do you know, like, this part I was shocked about. He said that they were in, I guess when they were in Mexico vacationing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He said that that he called John and said, hey, I'm going to send you this guy's tape. And that was back in January.
So see, that speaks volumes for believability. Then that's serious. Kyle's been looking at it for a long time.
Yeah. So he was that's who he was after the whole time. So, I mean, he has evolved and so, good for him. I'm glad to hear that. And, hopefully Trey, works out. Me personally, I'm glad we're keeping Jimmy because I would prefer to let Trey sit and learn and let Jimmy, keep the reins until Trey's ready.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be better for Trey, too.
So,
Don't bring him in a fast situation that's he's got to really let him get comfortable, get confident, develop that swag. All right, let's go, big guy. Let's go. Oh, God. All right. And Denise,
super excited.
Yes, let's go ahead and see you tomorrow. And congratulations to everybody.
Thank you. Do you know, I have a quick question for you. I promise it'll be super fast. Is the draft tomorrow the same time as tonight or no?
I've not checked the times. It's normally earlier the second day.
I was just curious.
It is the same time?
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's earlier. Yeah, it's earlier. Okay.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
Night, fam.
Cool. Thanks. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Night. And Ice.
Hello?
Ice. Come on in, man. Ice, you told us.
Hello?
Yes, Ice, can you hear me?
I told you. Yeah,
it was going to be Zach at number 2. Yeah, I know. I just want to say it before you said, because I ask you every time you call, Ice, man, are they serious about Zach Wilson in New York? And yes, they were. And they were. They stuck to it. Nobody lied.
Told you. Bruh, let me tell you something, big man. Shout out to you and all the faithfuls. Man, one thing I'm going to say is this. The minute they saw him the first time, before they even moved up in the draft, when he was at 12, they went to see him. After they see him, all of a sudden, y'all going to run up and go to 3? They knew they wanted him from the jump.
Yeah.
Off the rip. Or everything else was just smoke screen. Everything else was just them having fun traveling.
Hey, Ice, it wasn't even a smoke screen. The 49ers weren't burning no wood. The media was making all that smoke.
Exactly.
Never trust. I tried not to pay attention to them this year, as I knew they did this to us. They do this to us every year, Ice. Oh,
yeah, man.
Unnecessary stress. Ignore those people.
You got to. You got to. They knew what they wanted to do once they seen what they seen. They got up close. They seen this kid. They knew what they wanted to do. And you're not going to make that kind of move unless you know for sure
exactly what you're doing.
This is the guy you wanted. And then another thing is this. everybody has to remember this. Even though he came from a small school, and a lot of people might not be happy with that part because they say Division One is all nonsense. When Jerry Rice was drafted from Mississippi Valley State, they
What
didn't want
division
him
was
either.
that?
And look what happened.
Yes.
You got to remember, man, guys come from small schools in particular positions such as wide receiver, running back, quarterback. They got more to prove than anything because if they don't pan out the first season or two, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
You
They
see what
come
I'm
in
saying?
raging.
They gotta put in this kid here is special. I personally think I got a good butterfly feeling about this kid. I ain't seen a kid like this for a long time. I think he's gonna do well, extremely well, especially in what he has around him. That's what people got to remember. What he has around him is going to dictate how. It's going to dictate how well he's going to do. And with his athleticism, that's a plus to add to what he has around him. So it's not going to be a lot of pressure on him to have to outperform a lot of, quarterbacks in the NFL because he has so much talent around him, like such as our boy in Kansas City. Then another thing is this. Before I get cut off, the Cardinals going to be a beast. The first two picks, I'm going to tell you right now, get the stretchers ready because they're going to be running for their lives.
Maybe that, boy, Zach isn't, he's going to be meat. They didn't get, we'll see if they make some offensive help, linemen to help him. Oh, my God. They did get one guy.
Listen, both those quarterbacks have all offensive line help they want. If they ain't got nothing to throw to, nothing around them, then they're done. To get back, one more thing, Mac Jones. He's in New England. All
right, so we got to go, man. We can laugh about that for the next 20 minutes. We're better run out of time.
Trust what I tell you, man. Small school, man. Remember, small schools. Don't count them out, man. They got just as much talent as Division One.
All right, fam. Tomorrow, Ice.
All right, brother.
All right. Have
Later,
a good night.
bro. You too, man.
Thanks, fam. Oath.
Hey, Roma, how are you doing?
Oh, doing great, man. I you know what? I feel sorry for Mac Jones. I didn't have anything against him. Had we picked him, I think I probably wouldn't have really felt all that awful because I figured if Shannon picks him, he must know what he's doing. What I really felt bad about tonight was the treatment of both him and Justin Fields. Poor guys. I mean, there he is. He didn't deserve that. Mac Jones hasn't played a snap in the NFL, and he's getting booed on his draft night. That really bothered me. And Justin Fields, I'm not sure why he didn't get picked earlier. But, it is what it is. I hope to make the best of what happened to him. But I'm delighted with the fact that we got Trey Lance. I liked him. I talked about that weeks ago. So, yeah, everything's working out fine. Oh, what are you thinking?
Yeah, Ronbo. So yesterday I said that I believed I said that I was very confident that it was going to be Justin Fields. So I'm here to take my L. But, I just wanted to say, I am so happy we didn't get Mac Jones. And I am actually very excited about Trey Lance. It's just that I just felt that Justin Fields had, just the best blend between both Mac Jones and Trey Lance, with Mac Jones' accuracy and Trey Lance's upside. I just thought that he was the best blend of both. But I always liked Trey Lance, and I watched the press conference after we selected Trey Lance with John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, where Kyle Shanahan, he said multiple times that Trey Lance, he could be a CEO of a company. I just thought that was very interesting, don't you think?
That's saying something.
He said that multiple times. He was like, he could play football or he could be a CEO of a company. And I just thought that was very interesting. And I just want to say, I'm super excited about Trey Lance. I was never against Trey Lance. I was just I just really hope we don't get Mac Jones. But I just wanted to know, like, because I saw a little bit of what yesterday, I think your mock draft, you were kind of certain that you were going to get Trey Lance. So, like, can you just like tell me, the types of things that you see in him? Because I do see the upside, but like, what made you like so certain, or what types of things have you saw?
In fact, it wasn't really an educated pick. I admired him watching his clips. This guy's got pure hell going on around him, and look how calm he stays and makes the play. And then he was running down the field, and guys were falling off. He was just shedding people like they were nothing. I said, "Who is this guy?" I like him. And ever since then, I've been a Trey Lance fan. So, yeah, I picked him on that. But I didn't know he was that smart. I just saw him physically, what he was able to do. But if he's a man of brilliance, with his physical tools, he's gonna be dangerous. So
Yeah, no, well, I'm right now, I'm 100% behind him because he is the next Niners QB. And, I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to know, like, what the Trey Lance fans, before this, saw in him, because I'm like fully 100% behind him. And, I'm looking forward to see like what the future brings for us, and the last thing I want to say is I'm so glad we're keeping Jimmy G.
Yeah, you and me both.
All right, I'm so glad because like I'm a Jimmy G fan, so like we're so glad we're keeping him. We're gonna win the Super Bowl with him, and then we're gonna leave on better terms with Trey Lance taking over for another year. You take care, Ronbo. You have a good night.
I know. Appreciate you, fam. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
And like 49er says, I forgot to mention too, I love when Lance put that ball in orbit. Camera angles could do that to you. The ball turned into a P as it disappeared all the way the other opposite end of the field. You know, that camera shot is always so much fun. And it hit the receiver. I said, that's not an arm. That's a howitzer. My God. It's like I need to call in coordinates to Trey Lance. All right, 745, 27 degrees to the right. And he would hit it. Whew. I said, wow. That's scary. And that ball had altitude and velocity, and it wasn't floating. It was traveling at high speed. I said, I'm amazed. Hey, 541, come on in, Oregon. All right. Hey, Casey.
Yo, we're shaking, Ronbo.
Casey, man, we're sitting here looking at the Trey Lance pick and getting opinions on that.
Yep.
Casey, are you delighted?
Ronbo, I'm kind of a mixed bag. I think first off, I think Trey, I think he's a very talented young man. He looks sharp. He looks poised. He looks like he was raised well. When I called a month or two ago and said that Mac Jones was the Niners pick and everything, I don't watch college football. He's the first person I looked up online. But I think Mac, playing at a bigger, I think him playing at a big school, Alabama has the 5 times the capacity of North Dakota State, and his numbers in college were really good. I think he might be a better player today. I'm honestly not really sure what the Niners were doing. I think they made that trade to take a long shot at Rodgers, and if it didn't work, then they would do what they did today, because they traded the next 3 years to get someone to sit behind Jimmy. I mean, I'm just
not 3 years. Jimmy's contract expires in 2. And
no, but they
Jimmy has a
traded
great
2
year.
first rounders in 2022.
Oh, you're talking about the draft picks. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So to make this trade, pay off, it's going to take 2 years most likely.
Yeah.
So
they only lost the next 2 years.
It feels like we lost the Super Bowl today. To be honest, it feels like next year is a work, or whatever you want to call it. But Trey is very good. He has good short throw accuracy. He can chuck in a mile. And he really does look like Cap. That's kind of weird because, his celebrations look like Cap. He's like quick to greet people after a play, after he score a touchdown, he's the first one to greet them. I mean, he looks like Cap, but he has better short, quick burst, and I think he can scramble better than Cap. So that's very promising. He could be the best player in the draft, but it might take a couple of years.
Yeah, we need to see more of him. He only played like what 2020,
Yeah,
right? He didn't play.
I mean, it's almost like he's unproven. He's playing at a small school. I mean, not playing against a big school is that's a big thing, Ronbo, and I'm not sure why they didn't take Justin Fields, to be completely honest. But
I actually thought they were going to take Fields just because nobody was talking about him. I actually thought that too.
Yeah. But you know what? There's so many talented players. They would have been good with Zach Wilson or with Trevor, whoever they got, because that's how much I believe in Kyle. And I think to say that Mac Jones wouldn't do good in Kyle's system is to discredit Kyle, actually. So we need to be careful about what we're
that's a good
saying.
point. In case we're going to run out of time, it's short and sweet tonight. We're going to.
Hey, can I say one more thing, Ronbo?
We can do it in 10 seconds.
Kaepernick gets so much flack, man. Kaepernick is 28th in all-time passer rating, man. He's ahead of Dan Marino, Brett Favre, Alex Smith. Cut me off, Rumble, because I'm going to keep going on. He's ahead of Jeff Garcia, man. I hate to say it. He's ahead of Jeff Garcia, Rumble. I can't believe it, man.
Good, funny point. All right,
Rumble.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night. Have a good night, man.
You too. Night. I actually didn't know that about Cap. Is that right? All right. Hey, Lee.
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Lee, man, and no Black Zeus, but Lee, I'm sure you're delighted. I think everybody, we're all going to be able to compromise our feelings as long as it wasn't Mac Jones was the biggest fear that everybody had. It's not Mac Jones. It is Trey Lance. You're okay with that?
Yeah, we got baby Black Zeus, Ronbo. We got his little brother.
Lee's going to still keep that name in there.
We got baby Zeus. Nah, but in all reality, it's funny, Ronbo, because I was a big fan of Justin Fields. He's super talented. This kid's got high potential too. I think it was about a week ago, Ronbo. I stayed up like 3 a.m. I was trying to work out the pick, and I actually said to Mark Lasilenta, I said, I think it's going to be Trey Lance. This was like a week ago, Ronbo. And then I think it was the reason I thought it was Trey Lance is because we had Jimmy still. And that was a big key to me, keeping Jimmy, because that means you're going to keep someone there so you can develop the guy. And you don't really need Jimmy there if you're getting a Mac Jones or a Justin Fields, because I think they're more seasoned, they're more ready. People would say Mac Jones might not have played more games than Lance, but he played in the second, he played at Alabama, and he won a national championship. And he obviously played last year, whereas Lance didn't. So I felt like they were more ready to come into the NFL, step in. But Mac Jones, I didn't want him, Ronbo. He didn't have the high potential like the other two. And I'm happy that all the fans that wanted Trey Lance got him, because a lot of our fans wanted Trey Lance. Not I love to hate. Back in May, he sent me a video of Trey Lance, Ronbo, and he said, this guy's going to be good. He said to me, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And so I congratulated him today, and he sent me the same message he sent me like back in May. And he was right. We went out, we got Trey Lance. I think Russo, a couple other guys called it too early. They were right too, like Ronbo. Like you seen the money. The money was like $1.50 this morning on Trey Lance over here, and it was like $9 for Justin Fields. And I was listening to podcasts even last night, and guys like Eric Crocker, they're like, "Oh, I want Fields, but I think it's Trey Lance." And guys like even Chris Sims, Ronbo, he said, I was watching a podcast the other night too.
Chris Sims, well, man. Chris is gonna get bombed. He's had to close his Twitter down.
Well, he saved himself he saved himself because he did an interview just the other. I think I watched it last night, and what he said was he said, from knowing what I know about Kyle, it's Mac Jones, but he said, from what I know about Kyle, it definitely won't be Justin Fields, but it could be Trey Lance. And he said that
I haven't caught him doing that one yet.
And so he saved himself, yeah. And the thing is, I think when I talked to you the other night, Ronbo, I said it's going to come down to what Kyle wants to do: play traditional more football, dropping back,
or expand what he does,
expanding the offense, running RPOs, zone reads and stuff like that, getting the quarterback out on the edge, and making it hard for defenses. And that's the one good thing now with a guy like Trey Lance, is that you can make defenses sweat. DCs are going to be sweating when they come up against this kid and he's ready to play, because they got to account for his legs. They got to account for him throwing the ball deep, short, intermediate. There's so many ways we can attack these teams now, and that's one thing. It just, the only thing I worry about is like how long he's going to be ready. Obviously, Jimmy's probably going to start this year, and I'm not sure if he's going to be ready by year 2 or when. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited for tomorrow too, and yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully Elijah Moore or Asante or someone.
I know, right? It's all about the receiver, because we need one more. Versus, we got enough receivers. No, we don't. We've got a lot of receivers, but only Debo and Ayuk really seriously matter. Jalen Hurd, everybody's praying for him, but is he going to be able to make it or not? So, all right, I want a receiver. And I like Tony's idea. Get a receiver with 43 and everybody else after, because it's slimmer pickings. Lee, we got to go. Production's pushing me hard. 3 minutes, and we got to see you tomorrow, okay?
Shout out to the OGs and TNT. Thank you, Ronbo. Go Niners.
All right, thank you, Lee. And, hey, Morgan. Morgan? Morgan?
Hey, Ronbo. How
There
you
you
doing?
are. Morgan, man, as you know, you've got Trey Lance. Are you ready for that?
I am so ready, Ronbo. This good news. Good.
Well,
we're a nice seamless transition, right?
Yeah.
We have Jimmy G for the next year, and then right into Trey Lance, like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm. And from what you see, he's got a lot of upside.
Oh yeah.
And the guy's got that arm, man. That guy can throw that ball. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait till preseason. Oh man.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. This is going to be a really exciting year. Just want to see what we do with that second pick.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting guys still on the board.
Yeah. Hey, Morgan, have you been paying attention? Who are you going to pick up at cornerback? Or what is your order? You going to go cornerback next round? You want to get that wide receiver? You looking at offensive lineman? What do you think?
I'm looking at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Rondell
like
Moore is still there. I really like Rondell Moore. If he's there, that's what I'm really looking at. Or edge with Azeez Ojulari still being out there. I mean, and that'll be hard to pass up too. I don't know how bad his knee issue is, but if he fell all the way to 43, that'll be a huge value.
So you got Rondell Moore, Ojulari. That's 2.
Elijah Moore. All the Moores. Give me all the
Moore's
Moores.
right. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's more than one. Okay, so you got a Moore at 43. You got Ojulari at number 43 as well. What are you going to – between those two, what are you going to do?
I might go Ojulari because there's a lot less edge than wide receiver.
Yeah.
And I think you can still get a pretty good wide receiver in the 3rd round. I'd prefer it in the 2nd, or maybe trade back a little and try to
get back in
like
the
trade back
2nd round.
Try to trade back like 10 picks right now, and then trade up like 20 picks in the next. You know what I mean? So send them your 43 and the 102, and get like 50 and somewhere in the 80s. Because trades like that can happen.
And I agree, because D Ford, the man is hanging on by a thread. Even if he can play this year, forget about 2022. He's done. I mean, his body just can't take
I think he'll be, if he does play, it's situational, right? He's coming in. Yeah, they're not going to put him in every single play. Like, it's not 2019. And they don't want to risk him getting hurt again, because if they lose him, it
ruins the team.
Then it ruins the team.
I don't know if
but you don't need him.
Yeah,
you got the Rams, and then if you draft a guy, you just all those guys you rotate.
We're gonna see. Morgan, outstanding. Get you there. Let's do this again tomorrow after the draft and see what we got going on. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Phil.
All right, good time.
Have a great night. There's Morgan checking in. Yeah, man. Sheik, the Iron Sheik.
Last year, and I don't know about you guys, but to me,
What's up, Ronbo? What's going on, man?
Sheik, we're sitting here rolling over the 1st round pick the media be damned with all their. Listen, we've got it on good authority that the 49ers, it's pretty much a done deal. They're arguing with Kyle Shanahan, who does want Mac Jones. The rest of the people running around the facility are trying their best to persuade Kyle Shanahan to please change his mind. Shut up! You guys, what are you making this stuff up for? You know what? That never happened. God. Oh. And Chris Sims, somebody said he cleared himself yesterday, but still, Chris, Jesus. But hey, Sheik, how you feeling about this pick?
Well, first of all, let me get a fist pump for you, sir, because we got Trey Lance and the faithful that wanted him, and obviously the 49er.
Yeah.
You got to represent him now. He's if they're not with us, they're against us. So that's how you had to look at it from now on. So the guys that you wanted, forget about it, like Niner Mike says. Let me just say this about Trey Lance and the Jimmy G situation. We've been saying this for day one. This is how it is supposed to be. Trey Lance is supposed to be the guy to be the future, the superstar that we're looking at. But Jimmy G is supposed to be staying and taking over, and that's what they've been saying from the get-go. Ronbo been saying it. Everybody else around us been saying it. The thing is, we all here, we're doing it right. We're doing the right way. And that's what John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan have been saying. Nobody believed them. Everybody thought it was differently. Yeah, they might be looking at other ways, other quarterbacks.
He's getting these subliminal messages. That's that the other day when Kyle said what he said, and everybody says, "Oh, you could tell from that press conference how Kyle feels about Jimmy." I said, you guys hear what you want to hear. That's not what he said. And then he apologized today about nobody's going to be alive on Sunday. But still, that's not what he said in the first place. God.
And obviously it's the future. Jimmy G's, his time will be up soon.
Yeah,
trade to the Bay, Lance. Oh, yeah. And obviously, we could save, $22 million if we trade him away or even cut him if you want to. So that's money that's in our pocket to give to Fred Warner and et cetera, that these guys that you want to bring in from the future. The thing about Trey Lance, I love Ronbo. He's just a humble guy, smart. He just knows what he's hungry. And he's going to shut down all these doubters that are doubting him. And with all the guys, people that want Mac Jones, let me just say this. It's over. He's not that guy. Never was the guy because Kyle just said himself in January. But I'm happy Ronbo. Trade to the Bay is here. Faithful, here we come. This is going to be exciting here. If this guy could be the next Josh Allen, that's what I'm thinking he is. That is going to be amazing. And there's some prospects that is going to be available, Ronbo. They're like everybody has been saying, Rondell Moore, Elijah Moore. There's a safety that I'm really, even Russo been saying it as well. Me and him and talking about Morig. He's a beast. He's been supposed to be projected in the late round in 20. And people have been saying Aziz, that's another talent. There's a bunch of running backs. I'm thinking there's running backs who could possibly get maybe a third or a fourth. Puka Williams, Tremont Sermon. So there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent that is going to be available. And Marshall, from LSU, that's another wide receiver you got to think about. Asante Samuel, the cornerback. But I think the third round, there's other corners as well you could go get. Minnesota what was his name? St. Just or something like that. There's other talent that's available.
I know you mean.
St. Jude. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so there's a lot of talent. We were picking these guys. And honestly, Ronbo, if you pick Aziz, that defense is going to be wrecking. Like, this could be nasty.
And we'll still be doing the Robert Saleh.
It's going to be nasty.
All gas, no brakes.
Right.
We can still do it.
All gas, no brakes, right? But the wide receiver, I think that's a really number one thing we got to look at. We need that deep threat. We need that,
Speed.
that other. I know.
I didn't even notice we ran out of time. I forgot 3 minutes. I was enjoying those names.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
But anyway,
let's continue.
Trade to the Bay, baby. Baseball. Hit that like for Ronbo Sports, and tomorrow, the new day, and Niner Christmas. Shout out to the TNT, and shout out to Ronbo Fan Club. And shout out to you, sir. Good night.
Thanks, Sheik. Have a good night. Hey, Gene, come on in. Hello, Gene.
Ronbo?
Yes. Hello, Gene. How you doing?
Good.
Well, Gene, you now have a new dynamic quarterback. How are you feeling about Trey Lance? Was he your choice of this particular day?
Yes, because I actually watched every single game.
Ooh. No, yeah, is that right? Because he didn't play last year, but you watched all his 2019 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So you know more about him than most. Because I've never seen him play other than the highlight films. But I did like what I like on the highlight films. So, yeah. So we're going to be okay with this guy.
Yes, I actually can't wait until the preseason. But that
Gene? Hello? Hello? Did we lose that connection?
Oh, hello?
Oh, there you are. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Actually, never mind.
Gene? All right. Gene, I think Gene may have some tech problems going on there. Okay. Hey, Gene, we'll get you tomorrow, okay? All right. Hey, Clarence.
Ronbo, my man, what's going on, my brother?
Clarence, man, we're just sitting back here and having, first of all, I think we're all relieved that we don't have to go through any more media madness. And also, Trey Lance is now a 49er. So we've got our guy, and we're going to see. What are your feelings on this?
Okay, since I got 3 minutes, I got three things.
All right.
First thing, what did we say, Rombo? No leaks in this organization. No leaks. We good.
Yep.
They got that thing bunned up real tight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Second thing, I think with Trey Lance, now Kyle can now be the mad scientist. He's got a whole different playbook than that he's got another dimension. So like everybody's playing chess, Kyle's playing like some 3D chess.
Okay.
So
it's gonna be interesting to see.
And then the last thing, I got a corny joke. Where does Mac Jones eat Big Macs at?
In his stomach?
No.
Where?
He eats them at Whack-Donald's.
Mac Jones is the target of every. The guys have got a league. Somebody says he's got a great sense of humor. That's why they call him the Joker. But, I feel sorry for Mac Jones. He hasn't really done anything wrong. He won the national championship.
Wrong.
He's had great stats.
Oh, yeah, right.
And people,
he
got booed.
And, yeah, that shouldn't have happened. That was bad. That was in poor taste.
So I said, oh, man. I mean, come on, guys. Don't boo him. Let him at least wait till he plays. And then if he deserves to be booed, okay. But he doesn't do anything to deserve to be booed. He's getting drafted in the first round by the New England Patriots. I mean, just don't say anything. Just leave him alone.
That's not
there.
bad. He's not going to a bad situation. So it's going to be very interesting where all the QBs went, how they're all going to be. Like I said, I think if any quarterback went to us, regardless of who it was, they're in a better position than any of the other teams that drafted quarterbacks, because we got all the horses already. We just need a quarterback to what do you call it, to lead the reins. I like to think, but I think with Jimmy coming back, I don't think they're going to trade him now. They need Jimmy.
Yeah.
So they're going to keep Jimmy. Like I said, you've already seen the tweet Jimmy asked for Trey's number. So they're going to hook up. They're going to talk, and they're going to. Jimmy knows what's up. He's figuring, I got to make this. I got to make this worth my while.
Yeah.
I got to step up and play my game, and this guy's coming for me.
Yeah.
He ain't there to watch. He's coming. He's coming for my job.
And that's gonna make them both better football players, which is a good thing for the 49ers. So
It is. It is for sure. Well, I'm gonna let you go because my 3 minutes is up. You guys.
All right, fam.
It's
It's 12:30 here in Colorado.
Oh, you're in Colorado. All right. Have
Yeah,
a great
pretty
night.
late. Oh, but then one last thing. So I'm in Colorado, so it was funny because I was listening to the local radio station, and when the Broncos were ready to pick, everybody saying, "Oh, Fields, give me Fields, give me Fields, give me Fields," and then they got to 10. Everybody goes, "Ah, crap." Everybody wanted Fields. All
That's
right,
just
later.
sad thing, Justin. All right. Have a good
All right,
night.
man. Love you. Talk to you later.
Oh, thanks, fam. Back at you. All right.
All right.
And,
bye.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Ronbo.
Jamie, we can now go back to something civilized in our daily lives regarding the red and gold, and no more media propaganda and high-grade BS to confuse you. And Jamie, we know better, and we're going to fall for it again next year. The 49ers don't leak. It's like the 49ers don't leak. Whatever you heard, they had nothing to do with it. So, you know.
I told you Chris was putting it out there sideways on us, didn't I?
Yeah. Jesus.
I told you he did that.
I'm never falling
He
for
knew
it again.
exactly who Kyle wanted, and he put that out there on purpose. He did that, last year.
They were dropping messages the whole time, too, Jamie. They said, we're staying with
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I know.
We were trading 2 spots. We're trading 2 first-rounders for this kid. We want him. If we're keeping Jimmy and we're trading up to get this kid because we want to make sure we get him, what does that tell you? Of course it's Trey Lance. I mean, because if you want Justin
it's
Fields.
the highest character kid out there, and they're going for high character.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted. They found their good dude that is the best ball player they can find, and they've been locked onto him since the beginning. So I mean that's all there is to it. They found the dude they wanted.
Yeah. A long time ago, and they made no chances
hey.
of losing him. So pick number 3,
No.
we don't want Trevor Lawrence. We don't want Zach Wilson. We're going to take this guy, and we know what we got to do to go get him. Make sure we do get him. So
Yeah, and they figured somebody would get him if they just sat back because he's that good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a kid I want you to do me a favor. After the show, I want you to look this kid up. He's a 4.25 extreme track speed. He's like a Goodwin. And he runs jet sweeps all the time.
And what is his name?
His name is Anthony Schwartz.
All right.
And look this kid up. I swear you absolutely have to look this kid up when you're done.
I was looking at a kid named Eskridge yesterday, too, because I was on that same page. But Schwartz seems even faster.
Yeah. No, he's the fastest kid. He's 4.25. He's like a Goodwin fast.
How big is he?
He's like 6'1", but he's not very thick. But
6'1"? Do you know?
I think
you
so.
don't
Yeah.
see guys 6'1" running that fast. Not that kind of fast.
No, this kid's an extreme track star. But look him up and watch his highlights. You'll see him running jet sweeps and just blowing by people.
Anthony Schwartz.
Yeah, Anthony Schwartz.
Right.
And that's the type we need. We don't need none of these Moores. We don't need none of this other stuff. We need speed. We need to get our speed, Rumble.
Please. I've been crying about that for 2 years. I agree.
I know, me too.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been on it. I've been looking up speed every year. I need to find our guy.
Well, since Tom Cruise is no longer feeling a need for speed, we got to find this guy. Well, I see him now.
Yeah,
Round
definitely.
4, pick 133, wide receiver, Anthony Schwartz. All right.
Yeah. And the good thing is he's probably going to go low because I haven't heard of his name at all. Have you heard that name before?
No, because there's a lot of picks out there that are hidden. You got to really search around. So, yeah. Anyway, Jay, we're going to run out of time. I'm going to look for him. Promise you that. So.
Okay. I'll check in with you tomorrow then.
All right. Looking forward.
Bye.
All right. Big show. All right. Hey. Slick. Hey, Zach.
What's up, Ronbo?
Schwartz is a big wide receiver. I like that. Hey, Slick. Slick, man, I'm hearing about this guy Schwartz.
Yeah, Anthony Schwartz from Auburn University. Yeah, I saw his Road to the Pros. So it's a must watch. Pretty cool.
Yeah. People are talking
Yeah,
about.
he's fast. He's hella fast.
He ain't gonna.
And he
unless
won.
you pick him up
He
at
won a
43.
lot of track races, like by at least 5 feet. You know, he was like the first one there. But as far as speed was Jalen Darden too, from North Texas. He's also fast too, and he's more like Tony from Florida. Like he has like that type of jukes and he's hard to bring down too.
I just want this guy's 6'1". How big is this guy you're talking about?
No. Jalen Darden's only like 5'10", but this guy's 6'1", the one from Auburn University. Schwartz. He's not that strong. He builds up like the body though. Like he'll be pretty special. The thing with him, that he's hella fast.
Yeah, we
in
can
the
fix
jet
that.
sweeps, like he won't be touched. He's really fast.
Right, we can fix that, Slick. Put him in the gym, get him up working out with George. Just tell George, man, don't put 400 pounds on him and then tell him you don't need a spot. All right, so we'll get him in the gym. We'll get him strong.
Yeah, he's a
that
humble.
won't be a problem.
He's a humble kid too. Like his mom, I think she was a single mom, and she worked really hard for him and stuff like that. So he appreciates that, and
That's awesome.
he wants to do right. Yeah, it's good character and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think with the 43 pick, if he's still there, we're gonna get Javonte Williams from North Carolina.
Running back?
They're running
You
back.
think so? Wow.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good running backs, but he's on that level like the Najee Harris I want, So we'll see.
If he can catch the ball out of the backfield, I saw tape of him and he looks awesome. Some people have been talking about him for a long time. But yeah, I just how Bobby Turner and Kyle are, man. If I get a running back, it'll be in the 4th, 5th, 6th round. We can make anybody into a champion. Kyle, what if you had a champion already and then you take him to the next level? Okay, try that one time, please. That's all. It's Slick. That's all we ask, right? I want to nudge.
I wanted him too. I was hoping they could trade over Minnesota because they had like 2 picks. I was like, I hope we get them before the Steelers do. Like 1 pick right before the Steelers. I was just hoping and praying and I never pick. When I saw Kyle and John had that conference, I was like, oh shit, they're done. Oh, excuse my French. He's like, oh, they're done. Like they're not gonna make any moves, And I was kind of like bummed about that. But I'm still trusting the process. I know they're gonna do whatever it's right for this team to succeed.
Yeah, no, they may satisfy us a whole lot tomorrow. Day 2, we'll see.
And there's still a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent out there. Ojulari's still there, and the Morris are still there. Man, it's still a lot of talent out there. But all right, Ronbo, I know you got to keep it short today, so I just wanted to touch that. I'm just glad it's not Mac Jones. I wanted Fields, but like Trey Lance was like my second choice.
I know, but be nice. It's be nice to Mac Jones time after he got booed. I've not seen a player get booed in the first round. A first round pick said, "Boo!" I said, "Oh."
I'm sorry, but that's what he gets. For being so cocky and thought he was gonna be like top 10 and all that. It's like, I knew he wasn't even top 10. So sorry, bro.
That is.
You needed a rude awakening.
Yeah, it's sad. All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good night. Good night.
Yeah. and Big Show, you're still invited in. It's okay. Come on in. Daryl.
Ronbo was popping, bruh.
Sleep. Daryl, man. Okay, so you got the big quarterback. Are you feeling Trey Lance?
So I wanted Justin Fields because I was afraid of Trey Lance like playing the 17 games and only playing 1 game last year. But the thing is, I'm watching Trey Lance's I'm watching the game them versus UCA right now. And I'm just looking at, because I want to see his worst game and how he actually responds to that, how he pushes through that. And his the first quarter, like they're going 3 and out. He's getting sacked. And then they end up winning like 42 to something. So I want to see like how he responds to adversity. And so because my thing is like I don't have this crazy expectation. I do think though that Justin Fields reminds me of a Cam Newton,
Mm.
probably like with the higher ceiling, like on a fundamental level.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trey Lance reminds me of a baby Mahomes for some reason. I don't, not as far as like arm strength or anything, but I just feel like he can be on his way to that, especially with Kyle Shanahan. Because I'm afraid of Justin Fields like first 3 years being in Chicago, where they just ruin quarterbacks.
I know, right?
I feel like,
just realize that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like I do believe that Trey Lance is he's gonna man. I'm Kaepernick's my favorite quarterback, my favorite Niner quarterback. He's my favorite quarterback of all time. Kaepernick was like with all the adversity he went through and all the crap, and I haven't seen an exciting quarterback like him since like Jeff Garcia, Steve Young days.
Mm.
So it was so when I see a Trey Lance, I see somebody like in that
same mold.
on that. Yeah, so I'm excited, man. And I know Kyle Shanahan knows way more than we do at football, and I know that he's not going to trade away the future for something that he did not do a bunch of research and felt confident on.
Yeah.
And I know he learned on passing up on Mahomes and Watson, and we passed on Rodgers. He didn't, but back in the day we did. So I feel like
with Rodgers, but yeah. But Mahomes and Watson, I still question whether they really were after Watson or not. Maybe because he could have got, like you said, I know they did want Mahomes, but I'm not sure if they really wanted Watson.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think Kyle Shanahan, he was more of the back in the day, like, look, this is a quarterback that I want, because he has such a strong personality. Like, he could be an a-hole about stuff, about how he goes about things. Like, look at Matt Breida. Like, you fumble, you're done. You're going to Miami. Like, so,
Same thing.
Like, same thing. So, like, there's no grace.
We gotta go though, fam. It's short and sweet tonight after the draft because late.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, I love what you do, man.
Oh, thanks, Daryl. I'll be back tomorrow looking for you if you get a chance.
All right, disgruntled sports gamer, baby. Let's get it.
Oh, you're disgruntled sports gamer. Ah, that's right. All right. Great to talk to you again. All right, fam.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Have a great night.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thanks, fam. All right, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and check out. It's been a long day, but a fruitful one at that. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow after the draft. Let's do this again. Let's do it again. Fam, thanks for those contributions again. I tell you, it's been incredible today. Thank you so much. And have a great night. And think about what you want for tomorrow. We're going to get it. I know.